There's that better
There
for
it
you?
is. Thank you.
It is Monday, isn't it?
Heck yeah.
Happy Monday from JKJ, Denver's Mix 100. Back at it on a Monday morning and streaming live, as always, on the YouTubes. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can join us here in the radio station live in the studio. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. And don't forget, you can take Mix 100 with you anywhere you go by downloading the Mix 100 Denver app. Get it on your phone and your tablet and take us with you. People seem to like us, because I guess we can now say we're an award-winning morning show.
Hey! Yeah.
Boy, we had a good weekend.
We did.
It was real nice. A real nice weekend. We'll get into that in just a second. I do want to give you guys a heads up that today's the day that the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM contest kicks off. What you want to do is listen at 8 a.m., noon, 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. We're going to give you a 4-digit PIN code that you can immediately text back into the station, and you will be qualified to win tickets to go see Hozier, Katy Perry, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, The Weeknd, and Coldplay.
What? That's
all
a
of them.
Heck of a prize.
Not just
That's
one,
amazing.
but all of them.
Jeez.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
That'll start at 8 a.m. today. We'll give you that first pin. You text it back into the station, and boom, you're in the running.
And every time you text it back, you get an entry?
You bet.
That's so cool.
I'll have
That's
to look
so
that
neat.
part up.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure
It might be
listen.
one time.
I'm
no,
sure
it's
you
one.
listen
It's
all
one
day.
time each
One time each.
qualifying
Yeah.
hour.
Look
Yeah.
at us. Official rules can be found at mix100.com. Make sure you check that out. My God, that weekend flew by. We had a very, very busy few days. First off was we left the station here on Friday and went downtown to Rocky's home opener.
Brrr.
Did you guys have a good time?
Freezing, right? Oh, it's so much fun.
It was freezing fun. We'll put it that way.
It was
but-
fine. It was fine until
Yeah.
we left.
I know.
That's
yeah,
when
that's
the
yeah, it
cold
really
rolled
started
in.
to snow at that point.
And the wind whipped up right when we were getting ready to pack things up ourselves. But that was right when the game was getting started. So anyone who went to the game
Yeah.
was probably miserable as far as the
So
weather
many
went.
guys down there in shorts and t-shirts. And I was like,
what
what
was
are
that?
you thinking?
That's
It's
the most,
snowing.
like Colorado thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen is those guys like, oh, dude, this is nothing.
We were just shaking our heads at so many guys down there. Like, what are you
It
doing?
I
was
could
funny,
not.
Because we had
believe it.
beanies on, and I had hand warmers in my jacket. It
Oh,
was
and-
like nippy at the
Well, I had
end. there.
gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had so many layers, like multiple layers all over that were keeping me warm. So,
Yeah.
when people were showing up, I was very proud because my daughter came and she stopped by and said hi.
Baby, no,
And-
no.
Baby, no,
That's so funny is when she makes her appearances, that's what
People
everybody
scream
shouts.
at
They
her.
scream that. Like, she's famous.
Yeah, her
like,
best friend was with her. He's like, what is happening right now? Like, what just happened? But she showed up in multiple layers as well and a jacket. And I was like, this is a proud mom moment, because she's only 21. She
She's
could have
growing
shown up
up.
in shorts and something very, very small, and she didn't. So I was very excited that she
It was good to
showed up
see
good.
her. She's
Well,
always so
yeah.
delightful and so
She
happy.
is.
I love her.
And who was that? She was with multiple guys or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Well,
and all
her-
those guys were great.
Yes, her best friend Louis, who has been her best friend since like the 5th grade. I love that kid
He
so
was
much.
very funny.
And then his uncle Roman, who is a listener of the show, listens all the time. Him and his wife.
Shout out Roman.
No,
Yeah.
it was Roman who came up and he's like, I
Yeah.
loved when you did this and
Yes,
this, and you were giving
he-
Katie hell about this and
Yes.
this. I was like, I like you.
He's such a good dude. So, and
Yeah.
then that's all Louis' family. So his cousins and friends and
Ah,
whatnot who
okay.
showed up and said, hey. But we had a happening little corner there. Like we had
was fun.
so
It
much
was busy.
going
Our
on.
little 360 camera was a
Yes.
huge hit. You could
So much fun.
roll in, get your own baseball card made, which we did, which I
Super
left at
cool.
home. I was going to bring that
I
in.
know.
But,
Me too.
That was a blast. And so many listeners came by to see us.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
so many really good people. Posted a ton of pictures on our social from that event if you want to check it out. Shout out to the Chop House. They did a great job. They opened their buffet to us.
I know.
Their pretzels were banging.
I know.
With that, whatever that cheese sauce was with it, holy
I thought their
crap.
spinach artichoke dip was some of the best. It was so creamy, and I was just like, "Oh, this is so good."
It was so funny because if you listen to the show at any capacity, you know that Katie is a freaking foodie. Like that's
I
all
love
she
food
does is
so
sit at home
much.
and eat all weekend.
Yeah.
So we had this event on Saturday night that we all had to get dressed up for, and Katie had to wear a dress. But we were at the the Rockies home opener, and she's sitting there with like a salad on her
know.
plate and like really light veggies. And I'm like, I'm horking down
Yeah.
like the sliders and the pretzel and all the dips. And I look over her, I was like, what the hell is wrong with you right now? Like, we have all of this. She's like, I gotta wear a dress tomorrow.
I
I'm
do.
Like, I was like, girl, one day is not gonna change.
But
But
the
it
days
is.
add up, Jeremy.
The day before, especially,
add
and
up.
I've
Oh,
been
really?
trying to avoid bread and any kind of carb, and the last thing I needed to do is eat a plate of pretzels.
I had a
That's not
mouthful of
gonna
pretzels. I
help
was like, what
me.
the hell
I
are
know
you doing with
did.
this salad? What are you doing? I'm like, this is free. Get you some.
I know.
I had
I've
Shocked
four
you actually
sliders.
didn't hork anything
I know,
down.
but then again, like I was just trying to
You
stay
had
away
strong
from the
willpower.
bread. I had the spinach artichoke dip, and I ate a lot of that, but with veggies
that's
and
good.
stuff.
That's
you
good,
know what
though.
I mean? So I was trying to
That was good
avoid.
dip.
It was such good dip, yeah. And I did have the sugar. You noticed I had like 4 macaroons.
You
Like,
did. So I was like, you're not
this
you're
is
not
how I make
canceling
up for it.
too much because it was full of dessert and salad.
Yes. I was.
I want to
eating
give a
that.
shout out to my friends that showed up there on Friday too. You guys finally got to meet them. They are
I know!
avid listeners of the show. We had Jordan, Angela, and Connor come out, and they listen to the show constantly, and they love you guys. Like they were so
They're very sweet.
fangirling as they were walking up. I was like, "You guys want to meet him?" And they were like, oh my gosh, yes, we do."
They were very
So
kind.
That was really fun, and you
Something
guys
was
totally
off with
made
that
their
guy
day.
though. Who was your guy?
Connor?
Something was off with that guy.
No.
Something's
oh,
off with
actually,
that
no.
guy.
You know what? I'm so sorry. He was having a bad day. He lost his wallet and his phone died, and so he couldn't like pay for anything or get drinks there
I
because
don't
he
know
didn't
if
have
it
his
was
ID.
that. Something about him. The way he was
Yeah.
looking at me, he had I don't know.
Yeah, he was
He had
scared.
something in his
Jeremy guy.
system, or he was creepy.
He was nervous. He was nervous with you,
Was he?
man. Yeah, you're his good
Oh,
friend.
they were great.
They
Come
were
on.
super great. Something was off
Angela
with that guy. Though.
and Jordan
Something
were
was off
super
with that
sweet.
guy.
I love that we got to take a picture.
They were
'cause, you
so
do talk
excited.
about them a lot. So
A
to
lot.
like
They're
put
my
it into
pals.
perspective.
Girls, you
Yeah.
should hear what he says
Well,
about
no,
you.
he just hangs out with them
All
a
good
lot.
things.
So he
All
tells
good
us all their
things.
stories.
Right.
But yeah. Also-
Yes, very nice meeting them. Very
no,
nice.
just a shout out to
Yes.
Anne Marie and Karen who also
Yes.
stopped by and saw us. I just wanted to say hi to all our listeners who, I remember.
Shout out to all the random names that nobody knows.
No,
know.
everybody.
Shout
that's-
out to everybody.
Everybody that stopped by is so nice and so much fun, and it makes our day. I mean, it makes my day. I don't know.
Lenore again.
Oh,
Thank you.
another random
More
name.
names, Jared.
John was there. Eric, Brad was a
Alex,
great guy.
yeah.
Tina came by. Yeah, it was all great.
How about
Shout out to
Denim
Jay,
with the
too,
360
though.
Oh,
photo
Jay.
booth?
How about Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just throw out more random names. All right, so on Saturday night, this was our big event. We weren't talking about it until it all went down because we didn't know how it was going to play out. But we were invited down to the Colorado Broadcasters Association Awards down at the Ritz-Carlton, downtown Denver. They throw this once a year. It's a very prestigious event. You got to get dressed up in your fancy dresses and your tux and your suits and whatever you want to wear. Because we were up for Best Morning Show in Colorado, Best Station Personalities in Colorado, and then I had an award I was up for that Pint for Pint campaign that I do, where you go down and you donate a pint of blood and you get a free pint of beer. I do this little community event, so I was up for that. And we took home some wins. We took home Best Morning Show in Colorado, Best Radio Station Personalities in Colorado, and I came in second for the Best Community Service campaign, which is fine.
That was that's a huge thing too,
It's
man.
still a huge
That's
thing.
a
It's
huge thing.
amazing.
So we had a really good night, and we are
Yeah.
very proud and very excited to be a part of those awards. And again, ton of pictures on our social if you want to see how the event went down. But how great was that, guys? We'll probably talk about it a little more at 7:00 as well.
Yeah.
But it was fancy.
For my first
it's always
time,
a fun time to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's so cool. I was like just wide-eyed trying to soak in everything because that was my first time at the ceremony, and it was really cool to see. I mean, it's a broadcaster, so this is TV, radio, any type of broadcasting
From
thing.
all over the state.
From
Yeah.
all over the
Yeah.
state. And it's the coolest thing is I was talking with you guys a little bit beforehand, and you guys are like, you'll notice where the people are from like the small towns, and they get so excited for these awards, and it's
Yeah.
such a big deal, and it's so cool. And that's what I notice is how everybody gets so excited. Because it's the culmination of all their hard work. So
yeah.
for my first time being there, it was so cool.
You guys were cute. Both of you were very wide-eyed and like.
Well, that was my third time being there.
Oh, really?
but-
Because
yeah,
I felt like you
but-
had never been there
No,
before.
it's my third time, but it was such a huge moment. Like the other times, I mean, different markets, so smaller markets in Colorado, and then
Now you're in the
wasn't-
big leagues.
Yeah, and the first time I went, it was just for a show that I was a part of, so my name wasn't on it. So like
Gotcha.
my name's on this show, and it was just a moment that will forever go down in my mind. And yeah, it was even still just
It was a
thinking
very
about
good
it
time.
puts a
It
smile on my
was, it was
face.
nice getting dressed up. It
Yes.
was nice
Yeah.
seeing a bunch of people in the industry that we've worked with for many years, having a fancy dinner and quite a
Food.
few,
Oh, the food
quite a
was
few
so good.
cocktails
Yeah.
at Elway's beforehand downstairs.
Yeah, you
and,
guys were tearing it up.
Yeah, Jared's in a good mood.
Yeah, you were feeling.
One of the main things about the CBA Awards, it's funny because you get 600 people in a room whose job is communications and
Yeah.
to talk. And they talk through the entire thing.
yeah.
You have people like award winners up there, Lifetime Achievement Awards, big shots in the industry doing, talks, and they're talking up there about who knows what. And nobody is listening.
Nobody.
Because everybody is chatting.
Yeah.
It's always such a funny
I've
event to me.
never
Like
seen
nobody
that happen
listens.
anywhere else. Like usually when someone's up stage giving a speech, everybody puts their stuff down. The
Yeah, and you
attention's
listen.
on the person on stage.
Not at the Broadcasting
Only at
Awards.
this place
You can't
is
put 600
every-
people in a room
No,
that talk for a
we
living
chatting,
together.
a lot of chatting. I was like, who is that guy? We're like, nobody knows
I
who
No
that
one
guy
shuts up.
was.
Like every random, couple moments, we'd hear Jeremy Hubbard.
Yeah, Jeremy Hubbard's here. Hey, we should give a shout to Nina too. Nina won
Yes,
Best Afternoons
Nina.
here at Mix 100.
Crushed it.
Go,
So
girl, go.
We did a good job at the
we,
awards.
we
table.
cleaned up,
Yeah.
and there was a couple
was
other behind the
awesome.
scenes awards. So
Yeah.
I think we walked away with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7
We
awards.
did. We
Yeah.
got 29 points, and then in case anyone's keeping track. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so it was great. We'll chat a little bit more about it at 7 o'clock today with PMI, but it was a good weekend for us. It was a lot of fun. So we hope you guys had a great weekend as well. All right, coming up in just a few minutes, we've got a trending report, a lot of local stuff going on. Katie wants to talk about a first when it comes to a Lego competition. Oh, and this concert coming to Red Rocks.
Ooh.
How long is it? How many hours?
5 5 hours.
5-hour
long.
concert coming
Yes.
to Red Rocks. We'll give you
Yeah.
all the details and more coming up in the trending report with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Right now, first check of traffic. Denver's best music. It's Mix 100 with my girlfriend Dua Lipa there. And Jeremy, Katy, and Josh in the morning, the award-winning morning show. Thank you very much. Hey, we've got the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM contest kicking off today. Stick around. We're going to give you an ATM code at 8 a.m., noon, 4, and 7. Once we give you the code, you turn right around and text it into the radio station, and that's how you get qualified to walk away with tickets to go see Katy Perry, Hozier, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, The Weeknd, Coldplay. Not just one. You don't call in and be like, I just want one. I just want one ticket, one of those concerts. No, you get all of them.
Oh my
Dang.
gosh.
All of those concerts. It's the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM. We're really excited about this. The fun kicks off at 8 a.m. today, and all the information can be found at mix100.com. And today, 7:25, Fast 5, with a family 4-pack of tickets to Monster Jam.
Oh, heck yeah.
I
Up for
know.
grabs.
Monster
Heck
Jam is
yes,
fun.
right?
All
That's a
kinds of fun
fun
stuff
time
for you
to
to
go.
win.
And this time around, it's at Mile High, so they do even crazier stunts and stuff because they've got more room. So we'll be doing that at 7:25 today with Fast 5. Jeremy, Katy, Josh here at Denver's Mix 100. All right, it's time for a trending report. Katy, before we get to the local stuff, oh, look at this. More Dolly Parton news.
Oh my goodness.
The oversaturation of Dolly Parton continues. There is a petition out this morning wanting to rename the Nashville airport after Dolly Parton.
Wow, that's actually
Oh,
a
have
big
you-
deal.
Have you
She's like
signed
the queen
it?
of Nashville. I have not. It was put up on change.org in January, and it's really started to pick up some media attention now. So,
Well, they have freaking Dollywood out there, don't they? So why not make it?
well, she's the queen of Nashville,
Yeah.
buddy. So, so far the petition, as of the writing of this story, I haven't checked back in the past hour, 47,000 signatures,
Ooh.
and you can be departin' from Parton
Ah,
if it gets renamed. Departin' from Parton.
that's
funny.
good stuff.
Oh, Dolly.
Good for her.
I think if she's going to make that happen anywhere, it's in Nashville. So.
Kind of
it
has to be,
Yeah,
right? It has
yeah,
to be.
You can see it.
Big weekend for video game movies. The last time there was a massive grossing film was the Super Mario Brothers movie. They opened with $146 million. Jack Black said, "Hold my beer," because the Minecraft movie earned $157 million domestically
Wow.
and about $301 million globally. The best opening for a video game movie ever. I'm not going to lie, I kind of want to go see it. Jason Momoa's in it, too.
Jason Momoa.
I saw so many
looked
mixed
really
reviews
good.
for it. Like it was, I never saw someone that was like, it was all right. They were like, that was such a good movie, or they hated it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
couldn't tell. I was like, and I saw so many mixed reviews. But if you're making 156 mil over the weekend,
Well, it's such a massive video game, and there's
Yeah.
a
It's
bunch
the
of
most
kids that
popular
love
one
it.
ever. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
and
I've played it. I actually really like it.
Real quick, so Jack Black, he's in Minecraft?
Yeah.
This is his
Yeah,
movie?
so it's
so
like
he's in
the-
both movies, the Super Mario Brothers as well, right?
Is he in that
He's
one?
Bowser.
He
Peaches.
is.
Oh, that's
Peaches,
so
Peaches,
funny.
Peaches. You're
Okay.
right.
You threw me off for a minute there. I was
Dude
like,
knows where to
okay.
make his money.
He
Hopefully,
does.
his contract is some of the back end. You know, that would be
Yeah.
smart.
Good
but
for him.
yeah, that's exciting.
He's not
I
hurting
wanna
for
go
money.
see it. I
Yeah.
might go take the kids if I have an extra $150 to laying around to take the family to a movie.
Don't forget parking.
Speaking of video games, Nintendo has postponed the pre-orders for their highly anticipated Switch 2 due to the tariffs because a lot of parts come from China, Vietnam, Cambodia. And they're like, we might have to raise the price of this thing about $180.
Oh no, it's already $500.
It's already $500. So
that a-
yeah, with all the chips and components, and
Makes sense.
Nintendo's like,
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
oh boy.
People aren't gonna like that.
No, so we'll see what
Wow.
happens with that. And then get this. This might be worth a flight out to Las Vegas. The Wizard of Oz will be presented as a fully immersive experience at the Sphere on August 28th. Let's see. With advanced technologies, the show aims to enhance the original film while preserving its essence, so says this story. Who cares? Whatever. It's going to be like in the Sphere, you
Yeah.
guys.
Huh.
Fully immersive. Have you seen the inside of the Sphere?
I have not
It's
been
insane.
in this
Oh
sphere
my
yet.
gosh, Katy.
No.
You need
No,
to
no.
look it up. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Like the screen goes all the way around you essentially. They've got like 100,000 speakers in there. Your seat shakes.
Is it like
looks
4D
really neat.
technically then, where your seat
Yeah,
will
I don't know if
move
they do
around?
the smell thing, like where the smells come out and
Oh,
stuff too.
gosh.
But yeah,
I want that though.
I want to go to there.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, yeah.
bad. Really, really.
Everybody
bad.
that's been there says it's one of the craziest experiences they've ever seen.
Well,
My
and
buddy Alan just went to a techno show there a couple
you
weeks
can
ago.
just do anything. I love the Wizard of Oz though, so I think this thing would be worth it. to
Stop
go
picking
and
all
go
my
fully-
apples.
Yes, the whole story is great.
Hey, I watched the last 45 minutes of Wicked.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just the last 45
Just the last-
Why
minutes?
the last
So
45?
Nicole watched it
random.
with our daughter one night when we were out, and Lila threw it back on the next day to watch it again, and it's like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it was getting towards the end, and Nicole's like, honestly, she's like, you can just probably watch the last 45 minutes. She's like, it's the best part. And it kind of sets it up for the future of Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, the next one's
It
already
was,
coming out,
it
isn't
was
it?
really good.
Yeah.
Was it good?
The last
Yeah, it was really
45
good.
minutes were on point.
Yeah, the last 45 minutes were pretty good with the special
Okay.
effects
All
and
right.
talking about the development of the Yellow Brick Road and
Okay.
seeing the Wicked Witch get on her broom for the first time. It was really good. It was really neat. So,
Interesting.
yeah. All right. What else is trending locally?
Okay. Well, we are ready for this big I-25 project. Have you heard about them having to resurface?
Tell
from,
me
like,
now.
Alameda
I need a
up to
broom so I can
44th?
fly over all
You're
this.
gonna
There you
need
go.
a broom, yeah, because work on it started last night, and it's going to continue through January of next year.
Oh no!
What? Lane
What's the stretch?
closures from Alameda to 44th. It's 5 miles along I-25. So they're going to have lane closures. The already most congested part of our metro area is going to be even busier. That's why I know, like, when I saw this on every news station's website, like, top story, I was like, oh, no.
Well, did you guys notice the
Oh,
signs driving
no.
down there?
Yeah.
The signs driving down there, they're saying expect these lane
Delays.
closures and delays
that's
and
horrible.
traffic. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
but honestly,
traffic.
The roads are so
Oh,
bad
yeah.
down there. Like,
It-
they're the divoted parts where the cars drive on. It's bad,
Well,
man.
and it's part of the reason, like, our insurance is so much is because, like, driving on our roads can cause so much damage to our cars. So this is going to stink for people, but allow extra time because it needs to happen.
Okay.
They need
Yeah.
to clean up
All
that
right.
stretch of highway. So started last night and again, continuing through January. So we're going to see this for
Goodness.
a while. Hey, let's bring your mood back up, though, because Denver's first Lego League competition through STEM class.
Can I
It's
enter?
going to happen. Well, it's little children.
Oh,
so
well, I could win.
You
you
could.
can
There we
ask.
go.
You can ask, but it's actually the kids who are a part of an after-school program called Wise Computing Academy. So
Whoa.
it's their STEM class, right? And so they are going to build robots that they then code to move and do certain things, but they're made with Legos.
I love
super
all of
cool.
this.
That is
That's
so
really
cool.
neat. I've been pushing my son to get into some of these robotics classes and do some of this stuff.
Yes.
And then with Legos on top of it.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
I saw I'm going to pretend like I've never heard this before. No, I saw the news story on this last night, and these kids looked like they were so into it
Yeah.
and so
How could you
excited to be a
not be?
part of this.
yeah.
Well, and this
They
year's-
looked very smart.
This year's theme is submerged, so it's all about being underwater. So they have an extra element. Yeah, but
That's
just
so
think
cool.
about that. They have an extra element to have to deal with because it's all about moving through water then. So the code is even stronger. One of the kids they interviewed here said that is the hardest part is the coding and making sure the robots move and whatnot. Building them with Legos is actually everybody's favorite part. And that's what I
That's
like
so
about it.
cool.
Can you see them
is
all at
they're-
home in their bathtubs trying
I
to get them
know,
all to
Dude,
work?
right?
Standing in the shower
Having
putting
their
Legos
robot.
together.
Yes,
That
like-
makes me so happy.
It does.
I
'Cause
love
it's-
this.
They're encouraging creativity and also the STEM class. I mean, that creates some really, really smart children.
Very
So,
smart. It looks very good on a resume. Very good on a college resume as well.
Yeah, well, and it's all competitive because they're doing it now at this level, and then there's a competition for the states, right? So they're going to go to the state competition, and then from there they move on to the World Fair, and they represent Colorado. So these
Dang,
kids are
that's
really
awesome.
working hard to go along that little journey that they have. But
Thank you very much.
I love
Thank you.
it.
We're very excited to be working with Legos.
Yes, so they're going to travel.
Nobody
to,
have bare feet, please.
Yeah.
No.
Nobody
Nobody.
have bare
Oh my
feet.
gosh! could
Don't
you
step on the
imagine?
Legos.
But again, the students are going to travel to Houston later on this month to create their robots.
Yeehaw.
And then they're going to give them their skills in STEM.
Howdy,
So-
howdy, partners.
Isn't
We're just
it
here to work
neat?
on Legos.
That's cool.
I
That's
just-
really
That's
neat.
I
super
love
cool.
that
Good for them.
They integrated Legos into school. That's how you get
Hey,
them to
anytime
learn.
you can do that, that's
Make
a
them
win.
have fun,
That's
right?
Awesome.
Make
yeah.
them have fun. So we were talking about Red Rocks. They've announced a lot of their shows for this season, and this one's kind of funny because Skrillex is like Taylor Swift. Hold my beer, a 5-hour set at Red Rocks. May
That's like-
13th is when it is, and that's a Tuesday. So he's going to be
my-
on.
Well, it'll be packed.
I know. Well, of course it's
Yeah,
going to be
it's
packed.
Skrillex,
So he's
dude.
going to be playing from 6:30 till 11:30, but 5 hours. Can you imagine?
You got to bring a lot of ecstasy to that
It-
one.
I was
Well,
like, I
so
was
much
about to make
ecstasy
your drugs are gonna wear
and-
off joke, but I was like,
no,
that's
you
too-
bring extra drugs.
And for me,
You
it's
smuggle them in your colon, and then
Oh,
about halfway through, you
gosh.
pull them out and
Jeremy,
take another hit of ecstasy.
Like
halfway
you've done this
through,
before. or
3/4
something.
of the
I've
way
read some
through.
articles.
Oh my goodness.
I've read some articles about smuggling things in
He
your colon.
even knows about. My gosh.
I
okay.
never pass those articles up.
Always reading
goodness.
those.
Yeah, always.
But yeah, so it's funny because obviously it's a different skill set because Taylor Swift is up there, very endurance. Right, she takes a lot of
So
endurance.
Skrillex
for
is like
4 hours.
DJ, right? Like a
Exact- yeah.
DJ with the
Yeah. See what
lasers
those
and the
DJs
smoke
do.
machine.
It's a lot. No,
They're doing a
don't get
lot.
me wrong. I don't mean to underestimate
It's all pre-recorded.
his energy. And no, I mean,
No,
he
but like
definitely
they
does his
dance.
live
They
sets.
yeah, they
They're-
do
Oh,
live
they
sets.
He
dance.
has a lot of energy when he's up there on that stage. I'm just saying, Taylor Swift to have to sing and
Well,
do
lip
all
sync,
those
that's
dance
tough.
moves that she does, where she kind of moves her body. But Skrillex, I think that this is going to be interesting, and the people who like Skrillex are really going to like this.
He
So-
kind of
That's-
created the whole new version of EDM music. I
did.
mean, with Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites that came out forever ago. That
But still, 5 hours.
5 hours for that.
You know, your ears are going to just be bleeding by the end of that.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I'd want 5 hours of
Bleeding.
my favorite concert.
Yeah, can you come and
Like,
go? Can you leave and like go get lunch and then
Well,
come
not-
back?
You
That's
can come
the
back for
thing.
dinner. At
Run to
that point.
Kohl's,
At
do a little
typical-
shopping, come back.
At typical Red Rocks concerts, you can't do that. When you leave, you leave.
Oh, yeah, no,
like,
you gotta
can't
stay.
get back in.
You're
What if
gonna
they're
go-
gonna have like little cots set up so you can go lay down, take a little nap?
I don't think that's what that crowd does.
I
Maybe
mean,
not
go
to
pass
nap.
out.
You bring extra
Not
uppers,
to
Jeremy.
nap.
That's what you do.
I've been up since
Yeah.
Sunday.
Sunday.
It's Tuesday.
Oh gosh. How about this story? Remember the portrait of President Donald Trump? that
How
was
can we
hanging
forget?
in the Colorado Capitol? Well, the artist who created that portrait, Sarah Boardman, she's from Colorado Springs. She's finally speaking out about it. She kept quiet this entire
What'd she
time.
say?
and
Like, yeah,
finally
it's
over
bad.
the weekend.
It's
No,
really bad.
She said that for the 6 years that portrait hung in the state capitol building, I received overwhelmingly positive reviews and feedback. And she is adamant, I did not mean to make him look bad. I put a lot of effort into that portrait. So it makes her sad that people didn't like it after his comments, because he said, like, it hung there for 6 years. Everybody thought it was great. And then President Trump didn't like it, and now that's changed.
Were they all
for the worst.
Democrats that loved it?
I don't
That's the
know.
thing.
I
Was
don't
it
know.
one side
The
that was
thing
like,
is,
you
Come
did
on,
a
again.
Here's the
good
No matter
job.
what your side,
Do you
no matter
know-
what side
no
you're on, when
matter
you
what
look when you
side-
look at it, it's a little
Well,
off.
and that's the
It
thing.
is.
Is
it's
that
a
she did
little
the
off.
she did the Obama one, and
Yeah.
it
It's
truly
spot
looks
on.
so
Okay.
good. The
It's
Obama
spot
one looks
on.
fantastic.
Yeah, it looks great.
It does.
And the Republican committee had the GoFundMe to raise the money for this portrait. Back in 2019, they raised $10 million. And for 6 years,
For a
they
portrait?
were fine with it. For 6 years, they were fine with it. So maybe it's $10,000. I'm sorry, it's
Say
$10,000.
that's an
$10
expensive
million
painting.
is a lot.
Dang.
$10,000. But they were fine with it for 6 years. Everybody was okay with it. So that's what she's saying, is she's overwhelmed by the comments
Yeah.
because they were so positive.
You
at
do feel
first.
bad for her because they're
I
just
feel
piling
bad for her.
on, you know.
It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like she intended to make him look bad, but I will agree with
But
you.
I'm a little fluffy.
It's not
some
the
of the
best.
fluffiest.
It is not the best painting. of
Little extra paint
President
on
Trump. So I will agree with you
there.
there.
Lots of paint. Many people
Another-
have told me there's so much paint on there, frankly.
So another great.
Don't even like the frame. Frame's ugly too. I hate pictures.
I thought
I
the
hate
frame was fine.
pictures.
I hate hanging things on the walls, frankly.
Is she going to be doing the
Nothing
next
should be on
one
the
of him
wall.
or no?
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I
Sarah's like, no,
highly doubt
thank
it.
you.
I think I'm going to move on to something else
I think
now.
they'll hire
As she
another
should.
painter. Hey, one more. In
What?
the Colorado State Fair, they just
Hey!
announced the latest
Funnel cakes.
lineup for the 2025 fair, which runs Friday, August 22nd through Monday, September 1st. And Flowrider will be out
Mr.
there.
Flowrider?
Mr. Flowrider, along with Fluffy.
Oh, I'm a fan of Fluffy.
Nice. Gabriel
He's
Iglesias.
funny.
He is really funny. You know
do
who's
have
a
some
really
flow
big
right
fan of him? No, hey,
There's some flow.
My
remember this
house.
song.
You know who's a really big fan of Fluffy is our boss, Big Rub. Him and his wife are huge fans of his work. They've actually met him, and they've made it a big point
I could see
to
that.
go travel and see
His
him
latest
and whatnot.
Netflix special sucked.
Did it?
It was not
Oh, that's not
No
good.
good. But
That's
I'm
not
sure he'll be
good.
great when he's in town.
Exactly. He's going to bring his great stuff, his good stuff. So, yeah, but that's the latest lineup. I'm excited. I've never been to the State Fair in Pueblo.
Oh my gosh, you gotta go.
Never been. I've
Either
never
have
been
I.
to Pueblo.
But from what I heard, frankly,
Have you?
like you are such a foodie and a junk foodie too.
I
You got to
know.
go to the State Fair and get something fried. Get some fried
Yes.
butter, fried Oreos,
Fried
been-
Oreos.
fried cat turds.
That's the thing. I've been to state fairs, North Dakota, Minnesota. I have made the rounds, and they do it. They fry everything.
Get
I went to the
some with some
Texas one
powdered
when I lived there.
sugar.
That was cool. The Texas State Fair is huge.
Oh,
it's a
I
big deal
bet.
there, and that
I
was
bet.
really fun. Yeah.
They fry
Alright.
sticks of butter at
They
the Texas
fry
State Fair,
the
don't
sticks
they?
in the sticks of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's fried there. It's
Obviously,
ridiculous.
nobody was listening to me, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's nothing new,
We're talking
Jeremy.
about food
I
over
just
here.
said fried butter, but nobody
Oh,
listens,
sorry.
frankly. It's all right. You're in your own little world over there. It's all right. All of a sudden, they
We
win a
didn't
major
notice
award and they
you.
don't even listen. No big deal.
Kind of busy over here,
Kind of
Jeremy.
busy in their own little planet. Planet Katy. All right, so that's it, you guys. That is your trending report here this morning with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Coming up at 7, we'll have PMI. We'll send you on your way with your positive story, a minus story, and something interesting. Should I keep this going through traffic?
Yeah.
Might as well.
Let's go.
Yeah. Wee. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Happy Monday from JKJ. Jeremy, Katy, Josh with Denver's best music here at Mix 100, broadcasting live out of Lone Tree, Colorado. You can see what's going on in the studio as well. Just follow us on YouTube. Search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. All brought to you by Safeway. And download the Mix 100 Denver app. Get it on your phone, and then tap that little microphone button down in the corner, and you can send us voice messages whenever you want. It goes right to our emails. If you want to sound off about anything on the show, or if you have something going on in your life, or you just want to throw your kiddos on there to say hi, tap that app. It's free. Mix 100 Denver in your app store. All right, today's the big day where Mix 100 kicks off the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM. You want to be listening at 8, noon, 4, and 7 every single day, because during those times we'll give you an ATM PIN code. Once you hear the PIN code, you text it back in to 303-691-1649, and boom, you're in the running to win our grand prize, which is all of these concerts. Katy Perry, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, Hozier, The Weeknd, and Coldplay. You'll be going to all of those concerts.
And those are all the hot shows this year.
Those
so.
are
the biggest
biggies.
ones.
So the big
Coldplay?
shows.
Come on.
And Post and
Jeez.
Jelly, they're together.
Katy
So that's
Perry.
one gigantic concert. And yeah,
My
Katy
goodness.
Perry.
Hozier is like,
Oh my goodness.
He's too sweet.
he is too sweet. Josh,
Yeah.
you hit that on the head.
We're definitely excited about this. It's the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM. All the details could be found at mix100.com, and we'll give you that first ATM code at 8 a.m. today with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh. Well, before we get into PMI, I do want to let you guys know that today is National Beer Day.
Ooh.
Yeah, get you some beer. Today's your day to go celebrate. Go get you some of those nasty IPAs or a Michelob Ultra like me.
Yeah, well, there are
'Cause
plenty
I'm a
of
lightweight.
choices.
Mick Ultra.
That's a good thing about Beer Day, right? Especially in Colorado, you have so many choices.
Many choices, Katy.
My gosh, when I did drink beer, I've just got to give a shout out to local Odell's Brewery. They have so many awesome choices.
That's
so
FOCO right
that
there
was
for you.
That was my favorite brand when I did, tip them on back. So yeah, I did like an Odell's every now and then.
We did the Odell tour all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, get yourself a beer. I had a couple beers this weekend.
I think you were going to say this morning. I was
This
like,
morning,
geez.
yeah. There's a funny poll out this morning talking about running. They went out and polled 2,000 people, and they were asked which animals that they thought they could outrun in a competition. Believe it or not, 2% of dudes out there said, yeah, I can outrun a horse.
No, you can't.
I can outrun a horse in a 100-meter dash. Now, for
No.
what it's worth, there's a record of a horse running about 40 miles an hour. Usain Bolt's fastest speed was about 28 miles per hour.
It's called horsepower for a reason.
So
like,
Fat
you
Tony
can't.
on the couch is going to be huffing and puffing probably about 7 miles an hour.
These are the same
8
guys
tops.
who think they can land a plane and stuff too, right?
Well, I could totally do
same
that,
Yeah, I
deal.
think I could
Like-
do that.
That's easy peasy, but I'm not going to outrun a horse at all.
No.
I mean, think
Oh
about
my
it when you get on a
gosh.
treadmill and you bump it up to like 7 or 8. You're going at a pretty good clip.
Oh yeah.
There's no
Especially-
way you're going to go up against a horse and win.
Yeah, and 100 meters, like I guess that's just a dash, but still, yeah,
But
you got to keep that up
still.
against a horse.
The other animals, crocodiles, which can run about 10 miles an hour, an elephant that can run about 20 miles an hour, and then a lot of people are saying just your basic house cat for about 30 feet. They said
wanna-
they could outrun a cat.
House
There's
cats
no
are
way.
so fast.
They're
They
so
are fast.
speedy.
That's
I
the
could probably
only-
outrun a croc.
Yeah, but I don't want to try. Like I only want to try and outrun a house cat. Like, and I'll probably lose, but
The croc might give you a little more motivation to be like,
exactly
See,
right.
yeah.
Those sharp
hey, speaking of running, you ran 5K this weekend.
I did.
How was it?
My very first 5K. It was awesome. I woke up, and I have to tell you, there were a few times I tried to talk myself out of it.
I bet. Well, it was right after our
Yeah.
big event,
Yeah.
on Saturday, which we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. But I
Yeah.
can't imagine going from our awards ceremony on Saturday night
Yeah.
On the heels of being out for opening day as well on
Yeah.
last Friday, like you
Yeah.
had to have been exhausted.
I was pretty exhausted. And so I had to dip out a little early Saturday night just to make it home and get a decent amount of sleep. So I woke up and I was like, oh, do I want to do this? But I paid $40. So that was my motivation the
Sure.
whole time.
And there was donuts.
Exactly. So I knew, because I'd done like dash things with radio stations before, that I knew I probably wanted to show up about an hour early so I could register, have enough time to walk back to my car. I knew parking was going to kind of be whatever it was. So I got to Wash Park about 8 o'clock. The race started at 9, and it was awesome. Like, I showed up, I got my number. I actually got a number with Colorado Runner on it.
What was it?
It was 969. I know, isn't
Not
that
bad.
Not a
when
bad
the guy
one.
gave it to
Nice.
me,
Not
I
bad.
chuckled, and he's like, "Oh, is that your favorite number?" I'm like,
you're like,
"No,
yep.
okay, yep."
Yep.
So I'm not
Nice.
about to explain this to you, my dude. But yeah, it was fun. I have ran 3. That's typically what I do, is I run 3 miles. So for whatever reason, this 5K is 3.2 miles. That 0.2 kicked my butt.
Right at the very end, gotcha,
Holy moly. Like, because you cross the finish line, and it's so neat, like, to have all the people clap for you and high five you as you're like, there's a lot of people encouraging you, and that's the difference between a normal run, is nobody claps for you and you're just doing 3 miles around the neighborhood.
Sure.
You know,
They don't even say hi to you.
They don't. So this was fun to have that just encouragement. But the minute I crossed that finish line, I went to the grass and I just sprawled. I didn't care who was in my way. I
Like,
was
never
like,
again.
"Ah!" And then I almost threw up. Like, I had to lay there
So
for
it's
a
funny.
minute.
Nicole
like,
used to
"What?"
run a lot. She would do these marathons
Yeah.
and things like that. She did the Denver Marathon, I think is the one. But anyway, I was standing at the end rooting
Yeah.
her on. I was the guy at the end being like, hell no, I'm never doing this.
Yeah.
But as I was waiting, a guy ran up, stopped at the finish line, and threw up all over my shoes.
Oh,
Like,
no.
it splashed everywhere. It was right in front of me. It got like on my leg, on my shoes, and I was like, I am never doing this again. I am
like,
not
sorry.
standing this close.
Oh.
But I saw multiple people come up and
Oh,
just
yeah.
start puking everywhere.
Yeah, and I understand why now. Like, I had the overwhelming feeling, and I had to just like calm myself down, take in a few deep breaths. But here's the thing: is like, my goal for this run, the 5K, was to just not stop. I was like, I want to run the whole time. I don't want to walk it. I want to be a runner the entire.
Yeah.
And I did that. And
Good
I was
for
so
you.
Yeah.
proud of myself. I was so proud.
You're gonna
of
get
myself.
addicted now because I hear
I
this
know.
about runners. They're
It
like,
is.
what's next?
Like, I cannot wait for the next one.
I can't wait
I'm
to
really excited.
urinate blood later
know.
the next day.
Well, it's just again, it makes you feel like you can do anything. I will tell you one thing: there's a lot of smells out on that racetrack.
Sure, you just go.
There
Sure.
are
Have you seen the
people
video of people,
smell-
the videos of people that poop their pants while they're running?
Oh, no,
they just go because they
no.
want to
That's
make
like the
time.
Iron Man, yeah.
They
That
just
may be a
crap their
marathon.
pants.
This
That's
is
the
just a
Iron
5K.
Man. That's the Iron
If
Man
you're
thing.
crapping
Pants.
your pants at a 5K, you may want to reevaluate.
No, haven't you seen the video of some
No.
woman who was running a marathon and they were coming by with the cameras and she goes, "Please don't get my butt. Please don't
was-
get my butt." She's like, "I pooped my pants.
Jeremy, she was
Please
doing
don't poop
an
my
Iron
butt."
Man.
Okay,
she was doing
that's
so that
different.
was the swimming, the biking, and she was on
Still,
the running.
doesn't
part
matter.
at that
She
point.
pooped her pants.
Yeah.
She
She
did.
pooped her
That's
pants.
all that matters. But
Again,
yeah, no.
Katie might do that on a 5K.
No, I will not.
Katie, if
I
you
know.
do, seek
Hey,
medical
I
attention.
stopped drinking coffee early yesterday just so
Good.
I could run the
Time to run the
5K.
race! Oh my God, it's
I
everywhere.
Knew better, but yeah, I was very proud of
Were they
myself.
donut holes?
And no, it was a whole donut.
So
That's
say if
what-
you had a donut hole, you could shove it right in your rear end.
Oh my
Oh no!
Oh, no, I gotta run more?
No, but we did get donuts at the end, and I got a medal, and I got a T-shirt,
There you
and
go.
so I was just very excited. I don't know what my time is yet because on my watch, again, I collapsed for like 4 minutes before I pressed stop on my watch. So I think it was about 40 minutes. I ran that
Hey.
5K. It's not bad,
No,
right?
good for
It's
you.
not a bad time.
That's
so,
really good.
Okay, I was pretty proud of myself.
No,
Good
I'm
for
proud
you.
of you that you took the initiative to do this,
Yeah.
and you just said, "Hey, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. This is what I
Yeah.
want to do."
We're
and
both proud
here
of
I
you.
go. Like I would never do it. So
Never. No,
No.
It was so worth it. Like I had to talk myself
We'll take your
into
word
this
for it.
first one.
Yeah.
But you're a runner, Josh. You wouldn't do
Oh,
it.
I've done 5Ks before.
Okay,
Yeah,
you would
they're
do
fine.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the next one. So
Well, good.
See, I didn't get that
Yay.
feeling after my 5K.
You didn't.
No.
You didn't want to do the next one and then the next one. No.
Well, good for you, Katie Cat.
Thank you.
I'm glad you had a
Thank
good time.
you guys.
Well, we talked so much we might not have we won't have time for the full PMI. Let's just do the P. It's a
Okay.
little self-serving for us, but there is a big thank you to our listeners for, making us number one and turning us on every day as
Yeah.
well. On Saturday night, we had an event downtown at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, and it was the Colorado Broadcasters Association, their award ceremony that they put on every year. It's once a year, and they acknowledge everybody in TV and radio from numerous categories, all sorts of stuff. And we found out that your very own JKJ show was up for Best Morning Radio Show and Best Radio Station Personalities, which is pretty darn cool. And then I was up for some sort of best community service campaign for that pint for pint blood drive that I do every year. So we had some nominations. Nina was up for best afternoon show, and then a few various other things behind the scenes here at the radio station.
Our hot tub promotion.
And some other stuff with DJ Markey and stuff. Yeah. But it was a good night for us because we did walk away with Best Morning Show in Colorado and Best Radio Station Personalities in Colorado. And we're pretty darn excited about that. It's a very prestigious award. It's a fun night. It's great to be recognized by your peers and everyone there. And, my family's happy. I'm sure your guys' family's happy as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a ding-dang good time. We got all dressed up. We had a steak while we were there.
Yes.
Some cocktails, and we walked away with some hardware. So we're very, very thankful.
Yeah.
You guys have a good time?
I did. And you made a really good point that, the listeners make it worth it to us to come in here and do this over and over and tell stories and have fun and have laughs because, you guys, having that interaction with us, it makes it all worth it. So to go to something like that, and get recognized for just having fun with who we call our family pretty much.
That's right.
Yeah. It was just very, very heartwarming, the whole thing.
Yeah. We're very thankful.
So great.
This show is obviously fresh and new, and we are being recognized as one of the most fun and most energetic and most exciting morning shows in town now. And
that's what you want, right?
We're very happy. I think the second best part of the night was at about 1 a.m. when things finally got wrapped up and we were like the last ones to leave the hotel. Nick Nack and I went right to Taco Bell.
Oh my gosh.
Nachos Belgrande.
We got Nachos Belgrande
baby.
because, there was a lot of celebration cocktails and a very late night. And as we were driving home, Nick Nack's like, yo, you want Taco Bell? I was like, hell to the yes, I want Taco Bell.
You got to get their new cheese crunchy, those street taco thing, the chalupa.
Oh,
listen,
I've
we
had
were
that.
just running a risk of getting Taco Bell at 1 a.m.
I know,
so
right?
I think we were just going to take what we could get.
Yeah, how'd your tummies feel the next morning?
Yeah, well, Sunday wasn't good. But in the moment, so good.
So great.
And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but it's funny because, I'd been talking about the past couple weeks how none of my clothes are fitting anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Not because I'm going to Taco Bell a lot, because I've been, just working out more and stuff. My pants didn't fit on Saturday night.
Oh.
I can't even tell you how tight they were.
Really?
They're pretty tight around the midsection.
Cutting off blood supply tight.
That's why you were so quiet.
Oh my gosh. It was so funny getting ready and trying to tuck my dress shirt in. And there's like a white undershirt, and the dress shirt. I couldn't button my pants.
Oh, no.
Like for a moment, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh,
I might have to do the rubber band trick. You know?
Oh, yeah.
We use hair ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, hair
that's
ties.
The best thing ever.
And Nick Nack was like, geez, fatty. But then at 1 a.m., she's like, let's go get Taco Bell.
Just
Oh,
unbutton your
that's on her.
pants, babe.
Jeez. But anyway, a big old thank you to everybody that listens to us every morning.
Truly,
and if you want to see some pictures from the Colorado Broadcasting Awards, they are up on our social media sites. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook. Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. All right, the fun will continue at 7:25 because it's our first round of Fast Five for the week. And we've got a family 4-pack of tickets to go to Monster Jam at Mile High. That'll be up for grabs when we play, 7:25. So get ready to call 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll get you in the studios with JKJ. Let's see what Mr. Aaron has to say about traffic. Yeah, now's the time. Let's fire up these phone lines and have some fun with the Colorado Broadcasters Association's best morning show of the year. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, we play this game called Fast Five, and if you want to play, 303-691-1-MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios. And I want some newbies today. If you've played before, give somebody else a chance. 303-691-1649 if you've never played Fast Five. Let's get you on the air today. Here's how it works. We'll get you on the air, get to know you a little bit, find out how your weekend was, and then I will toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. We've done things like 5 movies starring Val Kilmer. Katy was insistent that we did 5 types of nail styles. We've done 5 fictional monkeys. Who was our winner on Friday? Did you write that down?
5 Pokemon characters
That's
got
right.
people going.
The
and
one-
it was, yeah, where they're like, wait a minute, that's not a Pokemon.
The one we never want to do again.
We will never do that again.
We
But Hot
never.
Angela won that. And
Hey,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you never know what you're going to get. The key is just to call in and have some fun with us, though. Get your brain moving in the morning. Have some fun with your kiddos in the car. And again, let's get some newbies on today that have never played before. 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649. We'll get you in the studios to play Fast Five. Now, what's our prize this week, Katy Cat?
Ooh, you get to take the family to a good old time. It's Monster Jam tickets and a 4-pack to check it out on Saturday, April 26th. Is it in Power Field? Is that where this
It
is
is
at,
going to
right?
be, yes, at Mile High
well,
this time.
At
Or-
Mile High, yeah, it's threw me off a little bit that it says that because I'm like, that's in Power
It's
Field.
generally at Ball, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, when they come to Mile High, they can do so many more sweet tricks, bro. They
Yeah.
got a little more room. So yeah, that's exciting. If you have kiddos and you're looking for a fun night out with the kids, try to play Fast Five today. 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649. Josh is quickly trying to roll through all of these calls coming in right now, so we'll get to you guys. But we do have Maggie. Maggie's on the line. Hi, Maggie. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hey, Maggie. How was your weekend?
Good. I had a cheer competition.
You had a cheer call. Oh, right on. Are you a bottom of the pyramid or the top?
I'm the top.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're flying around up there.
Is that technically a flyer?
Yeah.
Yes. That's got to be fun. So freeing.
How old are you, Maggie?
I'm 12, but I have my mom with me.
Yeah, we're going to need your mom to play. Darn it, you got to be 18. But congrats on the cheer stuff.
Yeah. Did you place at your competition, though, Maggie?
Yeah, I got first.
Hey, well done, Maggie.
Congrats to you. Yay,
Right
Maggie.
on. Very cool. Well, thank you for calling. Put your mom on, all right, Maggie?
All right, she's on.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name's Betsy.
Hi, Betsy. You got to be pretty darn proud of your daughter.
First place.
I am. I'm so proud of her.
She's
She did
amazing. She's amazing.
And she's a flyer.
Yeah.
She's
My
a
da-
flyer.
My
Yes,
daughter is a
very.
flyer as well, and yes, I would agree with you. It's like, oh my God, please catch her. Please catch her.
Don't drop my baby. Don't drop my baby.
Don't drop the baby.
Exactly.
Well, congratulations, Maggie. So you do have to be 18 to play, so we're going to play Fast Five with you, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so what do I have for you? This one came in from a listener. This one might be a little difficult. We'll see how you do.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. In 10 seconds, I need you to give me 5 renewable energy sources. There's a bunch. Go.
Solar, hydro,
Yep.
oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Wind, that's the same thing.
Yeah, you got 3.
You got 3, though. That sounds
3.
smart.
What else is there? There's like
You're super
geothermal. There's the kinetic energy with the ocean waves.
Yeah.
There's a bunch. There's a ton. But you got 3. Not too
Dang,
bad for
that's-
being put on the spot.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Awesome.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us on in the morning. We appreciate you and your daughter. Have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye, Maggie.
Later, Gator.
Oh, she's
how
sweet.
nice. Brendan.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay,
Oh,
you can play
perfect.
for sure.
Good morning, Brendan.
What'd you do all weekend?
Oh, I worked all weekend. I'm a nurse, so I've been on a night shift. I was just on my way home.
Well, thank you for doing what you do, buddy.
Hey, yeah.
We are big with nurses.
That's got to be hard to do, and then you do it overnight, which can't make it any easier.
That's when all the
right?
fun stuff comes in.
Oh,
I
I'm sure
bet.
you see stuff, Brendan.
Did anybody come
Yeah.
in with anything shoved in their rear end?
Not this weekend, no. And I work in a pediatric hospital.
Oh,
so.
well, then let's hope not.
Jeremy.
That's
That
awesome.
was not
Yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Oh my goodness.
Buddy, we have talked to some nurses on this show that have some stories.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure you do
Yeah.
too, Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's hilarious. All right, my man. Let's do a little Fast Five action with you. In 10 seconds, I need you to give me 5 movies that are about artists, musical artists. 5 movies about musical artists. Go.
Oh, the Whitney Houston one. The musical artist. Oh, man. Elton John.
Oh, yeah, the Rocket Man. Rocket Man was that one.
Yeah.
There's Selena, there's The Doors, there's Ray, there's Walk the Line about Johnny Cash.
Oh, there's so but it's hard
La
to think
Bamba,
of.
there's once you're on the spot.
Moment. Like, oh, it's
Yeah,
so
much
right. And I haven't heard of any of those ones. So
What?
I
Those
won't
are
think it's right.
iconic, man.
Yeah.
Spinal Tap, have you heard of that one? No. Brendan, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your day. Go take a nap, bud.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a
All
good
right,
day.
see you
Thanks,
later.
Brendan. Bye.
I will say, yeah, he's only 25. He might not have heard of Selena.
Yeah, probably. But the fact
And
that
Johnny
he knew
Cash.
the Elton John one, I guess that's a
Yeah.
different. This is Spinal Tap reference just made me happy though. That's such a funny movie.
The sequel's coming out. Like
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like
What?
coming out this year, I think.
Oh my
Spinal Tap 2.
goodness.
Josh is trying to work through these lines. I think we've got some pranksters. 303-691-1649 will get you here in the studios for Fast 5. Amy!
Hello.
Hello, Amy! What'd you do this weekend?
I didn't do a whole lot of anything. My son-in-law did some yard work. I don't know if that counts on my behalf.
Well, did you pay him?
No.
No, he just did it out of the goodness of his heart.
Well, yeah.
That's so sweet.
Well,
It's
that
a
is
good
very
son.
sweet. That's a good guy. What a
Well, he
good
lives
guy.
there too.
Oh.
So
Oh, well then,
No,
yeah.
It's expected of him.
Put
then.
his butt to work then.
Yeah.
Did you give him like pizza or beer, anything?
no.
No?
No.
Are you supposed to?
right.
I think
need
so.
to feed him. What?
We should probably order a pizza at least.
I mean, I did make dinner last night. I don't know if that counts.
What'd you
Of
make?
course it does.
What'd you make?
Oh, I make this rice and hamburger thing.
Oh, I love.
I
rice
love
and
rice and hamburger
I do
things.
Too. Some veggies in there, a little like beef bouillon. Mm.
Oh,
Yes.
no veggies.
No, you don't mess it up with veggies.
Sounds kind of bland and boring, Amy.
Maybe.
What are you
Yeah.
making? What's on the menu for tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I don't cook during the week.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Well, you don't do yard work. You don't cook during the week. What do you do, Amy?
I own the house.
there you go. Exactly. She makes them work for her, Jared.
right. Good for
this.
you, Amy.
I think you're smart.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
done.
thank you.
All right, sweet Amy. Are you ready to play some Fast 5 with us?
I think so.
All right. What do I have for you? All right. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 fictional birds. Go.
Toucan Sam,
Yeah, oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Tweety Bird,
Yep.
oh shoot.
Oh,
Oh.
Amy. Give me a Big Bird and Daffy Duck.
Oh, Big
Donald
Bird.
Duck.
Scrooge McDuck.
Oh.
Huey,
So
Dewey,
many.
and Louie.
Huey and Dewey.
Yeah. There's so many once you
There's
start
lots,
thinking about
yeah.
it. Oh.
Darn.
All right, Amy, I'm going to let you go so you can go sit around and do nothing, all right?
Have a great day.
Make
You
it work
too.
for you, Amy.
Bye, Amy.
Have a good one.
She's cute. Hi, Mindy Pants.
Hello.
Hello, girl. What'd you do this weekend?
We went to Fort Collins for my sister-in-law's 40th birthday.
Hey, that's
Ooh,
fun.
Was it a fun time?
Yeah, we spent the night. All the family got together.
All right.
Yeah.
Meh. What'd you get her for her birthday?
A gift card.
Yeah.
To where?
Amazon, of course.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
smart.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm sure she loved it. Like, it's,
Yeah, she's kind of addicted, so it's just feeding her addiction to Amazon.
Aren't we all?
I
though?
know. Yeah,
Aren't
the
we
boxes
all?
outside my house.
It's every day they
Yeah.
show up.
Oh,
Every
Mindy.
freaking day. All right,
Yep.
sweet Mindy. It's time to play Fast Five. I'm going to give you some characters from a TV show here. Are you ready?
Yep.
10 seconds. I need 5 characters from the TV show Yellowstone. Go.
Beth. John.
Yep.
Casey.
Yep.
Um.
Oh,
my
You got 3.
the only one I know is Rip.
And
That's
then Rip.
the only one I
Rip
know.
and Jamie.
Yes.
Jamie would have been the other Dutton.
Oh.
Oh.
I was getting there. I'm such a slow
And
thinker.
Teeter.
Yeah.
And Teeter.
And 10 seconds
Yes,
goes so
Teeter.
quick,
Teeter.
right? Like, it just goes by so fast.
Yeah.
Darn
I
it,
needed
Minnie.
15 seconds.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I will tell you what. It was a delight talking to you. You were so friendly. Have a great Monday.
Yeah.
Thank you, too.
Thanks, Mindy.
Congratulations on your wins, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
We're very proud.
Fun night.
Have-
Thank you,
You should
Mindy.
be.
Have a good day, Mindy.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she was sweet.
Is it Stacia? Stacia? Or Stacy?
Stacia.
Stacia.
The boy, Josh typed that in way wrong.
Oh, no, that's how you spell it. S-T-A-C-I-A.
No, it's not. Is it
right?
really how you spell it? Well, write it
No,
phonetically
it's
for me.
not.
No,
Oh, how
it's
do you
not.
spell
Okay,
it?
how do you spell
How
it?
do you spell it?
It's spelled A-C-A-C-I-A.
Yeah, that's how I've seen
Oh.
it. So
Oh.
you were wrong, Josh. He's like, what?
I would have read that as Stacia. I
Yeah.
would have. Yeah.
It's all right.
But anyway, good morning, Stacia.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What'd you do this weekend? Anything good?
Oh, no, nothing too crazy. My parents came down and stayed with us for the weekend, so we just kind of hung around the house and played some card games.
There you go. Did you play Uno?
No, we played a card game called Blitz.
I haven't heard of that one.
No.
I'll have to look it up. There's only one card game I play,
What's
and
that?
it's Uno.
That's it?
Draw 4. Boom, boom, boom. Do you like Uno?
I do.
You're staring
I
at me
that-
like I'm crazy.
Well, when I play card games, it's like rummy and things like that.
The only
Like,
card game I
like
play is, Uno and maybe Go
spades.
Fish.
I like playing spades. That's fun. Really? The Go Fish, Jeremy?
I'm just joking.
Wow. So your kids can play too.
That's right. So was it your parents that came down?
Yes, it was.
Okay. All right. Well, good. That sounds like a nice little weekend with your rents. All right. We're going to do Fast Five. The letter I'm going to give you is W, like walrus. W. I need 5 cities or towns in Colorado that start with the letter W. Go.
Waltenburg, Walden, Waldona.
Hmm.
Oh,
Go local, Westminster
here.
and Wheat Ridge.
I know.
Oh.
Windsor. I know.
Ah, Watkins.
It's so much harder. But you pulled out some good ones, though. I had no idea.
Well done.
For some of those.
Well done for being
Yeah.
on the spot again. Thank you so
thanks,
much
guys.
for listening. Have a great Monday.
Yeah. Bye, Stacia.
You as well.
Bye. Riley, welcome to the show.
Howdy.
Howdy do. Says you watched the Sweet 16 over the weekend, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, I think it was 8, final 8.
Yeah.
I
Was it
don't know.
8? I didn't watch any of that. Not for me.
Sure, I watched a little bit.
Did you say shoot? You watched a little bit?
Sure. He
Yeah, I
watched
think
a
you
little
said
bit.
shoot.
I said shoot.
All right, good. All right. Well, that sounds fun for you, buddy. I'm not a big sports guy, so that's cool. Did you have snacks?
Oh yeah, all the good snacks, everything good.
All the good snacks.
All of the good stuff.
Sounds like you had pot weed, probably.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, good. Just Cheetos. Just straight Cheetos.
Just regular Cheetos.
All right, buddy. Oh, what do I have for you? I don't like any of the
Give me
rest of
something
the
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what you like or what you're into. I mean, I do. Well, I could give you a basketball one, it sounds like, but
No, don't do that.
I'm not going to do
Not
that.
the basketball.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have a few more written down. I don't like them, but I'm just going to do them anyway.
Okay.
In 10 seconds, my friend, give me 5 famous doctors. Go.
Dr. House, Doctor Who, Dr. Seuss, Dr. McDreamy, and
Oh, Riley, you almost had it. We just needed a Dr. Quinn medicine woman.
Dr. Phil.
Yes.
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, so close.
Oh, man.
Doesn't that make you mad when you miss it by one?
I really thought you had it.
Oh my gosh, I got the other two.
Darn it.
No.
Darn it.
Oh.
Riley, thank you for playing. Have a great week.
Yeah, I hope your team wins.
It's appreciated. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Riley.
Bye, Riley.
Steven.
Yeah.
Boy, did you luck out. You're getting to play. He missed it by one.
Yeah, hopefully you don't ask me about TV shows or anything because I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know nothing about
You just set
that?
yourself up, Mr. Steven.
5 characters from Friends. No, I won't do that.
Oh.
What'd you do this weekend?
Oh, not much. I'm a single father, so I don't have much money for me and my 3 littles to get out and do much other than bike rides and things.
Well, you're a good dad, though. That's all right.
Yeah.
You're still spending time with them, man.
That's what they're going to remember.
Yep.
You being with them. For
That's
real.
right.
For real.
Hopefully.
Nah, it sounds like you're a good guy. All right, buddy. Today is National Beer Day. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
National
is.
Beer Day. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 different brands or types of beer. Let's go with brands. 5 brands of beer. Go.
Coors, Budweiser, Blue Moon, Killian's, Fat Tire.
Well, you know beer,
5
don't you?
beers all day. That's 5 beers.
Buddy, you just won Fast 5.
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah, Steven. Well, and how great is this? Because you're going to win a 4-pack of tickets to go see Monster Jam at
Oh my
Mile High
gosh.
Stadium. So, dude, you can take your kids to that.
Yeah, they're going to love it.
Awesome. My 12-year-old is the one that called us in, and he was excited, hoping we would win. So that is one of the greatest things to happen so far.
Hey, that's awesome, man. That makes me so happy.
Steven.
So happy. Well, again, you sound like a great dad. I want you to go have some fun on us. You guys go enjoy Monster Jam, all right?
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Steven, and that hard work as a dad is going to pay off, I promise.
Oh, it always does.
It does.
Thanks,
it does.
man.
You have fun.
Steven, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to put you on hold. Josh will come back and tell you how to get those tickets, and can't thank you enough for having us on in the morning.
Hey, thank you guys.
Thank you. Hold on, buddy. What a great guy. That's good. That worked
I love
out.
that.
That worked
Yes.
out. And happy National Beer Day, everybody. Go kick one back this morning before you head off to work, all right?
Well, I mean, or wait till lunch.
Do what you got to do.
Wait till the day's halfway over, at least.
All right, coming up at 8 o'clock, we've got a few listener emails that have come in over the past few days that we want to dive into. One specifically wants to talk about all the crap that we keep at our house. And how long do you need to hold on to it for? Like family photos and stuff. We'll want you guys to sound off 303-691-1649. We will read those emails next. Right now it is time for traffic, which is brought to you by our good partners at the Lodge Casino. Go ahead, Aaron. with Denver's Mix 100 and JKJ, Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Denver's all live and local, most fun, most energetic morning show. Here we are. We're having a great morning. If you want to see what's going on in the studio, you can watch us on YouTube. All you have to do is search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can spy with your little eye what's going on here. That's all brought to you by our good friends over at Safeway. And take Mix 100 with you today when you're out doing your grocery shopping or heck for your little morning run, because we have an app. It is free, Mix 100 Denver in your app store. Download it, get it on your phone and your tablet, and you can listen to the radio station anywhere. And I got to tell you, there's this little microphone feature down in the corner where you can click on it and send us voice messages. We absolutely love that, because then it comes right to our emails during the show, and we can play them on the air, like this one from Kimmy Kim. I think Kim's been drinking this morning already. Kim's been celebrating National Beer Day this morning, I think.
You know
a couple
what?
of pints.
Thank you for celebrating with us, Kim.
Yeah, Kimmy
Appreciate
Kim.
it.
She's very sweet. Very, very sweet.
so
Yeah, if you
nice.
didn't
We love
hear,
her.
we had the Colorado Broadcasters Association Awards over the weekend, and we took home Best Morning Show in Colorado and Best Radio Station Personalities in Colorado, and we're very, very happy about that.
Yes.
It's very exciting. We were very proud. It was a lovely evening. We got all dolled up and looked all purdy and went out and
Yeah.
celebrated.
It took me all day to look like that. I just
Did
want
you?
you to
You
know.
looked great.
Thank you. We all looked really good, I thought. Like when Josh and I saw each other for the first time, we were just squealing. We're like, "You look so good."
I was
dressed
just like,
up.
I recognize somebody finally.
I'm in pants.
Oh my gosh, this looks good. Oh,
Yeah.
I liked your
it
shoes
was
though, Katy.
My shoes.
they were cool.
yes.
On point.
Because
Yeah.
she talked about
Pretty
them,
solid.
and then we actually saw them, and I was like, okay, those are, because like you might have overdone it, but no, those are really cool. I thought, I
Really
liked
good.
them a lot.
Shoes on
Yeah.
point. I had a lot of compliments on my shoes.
They were so good.
Well, if you want to see
Yes.
pictures, they're all over our social media from our little fancy night out at the Broadcasting Awards. Just search it up, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Facebook, Jeremy, Katy, Josh on Instagram. I do believe it is time to open up that Mix 100 ATM right now, you guys.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
do
do
it.
it. Here's what you do. You're going to take this number and text it right back into the radio station. This is very ominous music. You're going to take this number, which is 4961, and text it to 303-691-1649. The number again is 4961. 4961. Text it into 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. And you will be in the running for the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM, which you can score tickets to all of these concerts, you guys. Katy Perry, Post Malone, Jelly Roll, Hozier, The Weeknd, Coldplay. You'll be going to all of them if you
insane.
win. We'll be
Like-
doing this for a couple weeks. So, get qualified.
Yeah, we work in music, like around all the musical stuff in town. We won't even be going to all those shows. Like that
Speak
is-
for yourself, Katy.
Okay, Mr. Music over here. But no, that is quite the prize
That's
to
the
win
lineup, yeah.
a pair of tickets to every one of those concerts.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So stick around. We will do it again. We'll give you another ATM code at noon, 4, and 7. And then again right back here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. So try to enter. I'll give you the number one more time because I'm really nice and this is the first time. 4961. Text it right now to 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. And good luck. God, that's a great prize. Really,
really is.
great prize. I've got a whole stack of listener messages that have come in over the past couple weeks, and we like diving into these because honestly, that's what it's all about. This is why we're getting these awards, is because we make our listeners the center of focus a lot on this show. You guys got some great stuff going on in your life. This one came in from Mahinda. Mahinda says, "Hey, JKJ show, I've got a question for you and your listeners. Between work, being a dad, a husband, just trying to squeeze in a few hours of sleep, I'm constantly running on fumes. There's no time left in the day to deal with stuff around the house. He says, get this. I have things around the house that have been broken for months. And honestly, I've just learned to live without them. The light in the freezer is out. Our landscaping lights are dead. The handle to the bathroom door is broken. Something about some sort of paddle fan on the porch is broken. Blah, blah, blah. He goes on to say, what's something in your guys' house or car even that's broken? Something that's really easy to fix, but you've just accepted it and have moved on. I can't be the only one, right? Absolutely love you guys, and that was signed from Mahinda. Thank you for listening to the show, Mahinda, and writing us. Mm-hmm. I have a confession that upstairs in our master bathroom, we've got the dual sinks up there, his and her sinks. The one on the right, which is knickknacks, it was dripping and dripping and dripping. And I finally figured out it was a hot water drip. Mm-hmm. So I went under the sink and just turned the hot water off to that sink. Oh. Probably a year and a half ago.
Oh, so she just doesn't have hot water on her side.
So Knick-Knack doesn't have hot water on her side, so she will constantly boot me from my side so she can use the hot water. But again, it's probably a 45-minute fix for me to get underneath there and put a new handle in under there and on off, But I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
So it's so funny when you go over to that sink and you kick on the hot, nothing's coming out. It's been like that for a year.
That is
year
hilarious.
And a half. Bless her heart.
No
She's
plans to fix it either?
Nah, not right now. I'm pretty busy. I have other things going on in the afternoon. How about you guys? You got anything broken right now that you're just living with it?
You know what's funny is I had the ceiling fan in a bathroom. I changed like the filter out of it to make it clean. And when I took like the pretty cover off, one of the plastic clips broke, so now it won't hang up. So I just have a hole in my ceiling.
Yes!
For about a year now that I'm just like, I don't care. I don't use that bathroom all the time. So it's just, if you just look up in the bathroom, there's just a hole. It's fine.
It's
We're
fine.
Good. It's fine.
It doesn't need to be
You
fixed.
classy.
I'm not paying for the stupid cover.
Well, and I just moved into my apartment, so everything's in pretty pristine condition. But already I have clogged the bathroom sink with my hair. But that's pretty.
Geez.
That just happens. I just have a
You
lot
nasty.
of hair. I have a lot of
I feel
hair.
like your car would be jacked up with you. Is there anything with your car?
Everything's fixed. Everything works pretty well. My thing is you know how your phone connects to your car so that when you call people, you can just talk to them without having your
You
phone.
mean
That's
Bluetooth?
called Bluetooth.
Okay, yeah,
That's called
whatever.
Bluetooth, Katie.
Yeah, whatever.
Welcome to 2025, Katie. Bluetooth.
No, welcome to 2007.
When this happens,
Like you don't have to hold it or nothing.
No, it's all hands free. But mine doesn't work very well. Like it's just like when I answer somebody, you just hear. So like I don't know how to fix that. So I just continue to have. I told you I have that little device that holds my phone in my car, and part of that reason is so I can answer my phone with my phone, and I don't have to answer it in my car because it doesn't work quite well. So that's about with my car the only thing that's wrong. But yeah, in the house I've definitely clogged that drain already 1 month in.
And your toilet probably.
Not
Shannon
that.
wrote in and said she's got smoke alarms in 3 different rooms that haven't worked for a year. That's not a good idea.
Oh,
That's not a good idea. You might want to get those fixed, Shannon. That's danger. What else do I have for you? This is from Kissa. Kissa says, do you guys have what I call occupational friends? People in your life who come with a perk. I'm not talking about lifelong soulmates or deep emotional bonds, but the people you strategically keep around because they bring something helpful to the table. She's got some examples. I have a friend who's basically my personal Uber, gives me rides all the time. Has another friend who works at a restaurant, slides her free food from time to time. And then we might need this guy, super handy buddy, who basically is my on-call Mr. Fix-It whenever something breaks at home. She says, I'm curious, am I the only one who has friends with specific roles in my life? Do you have somebody in your circle just because they're useful for one particular thing? Blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on and on. So that's from Kissa. Yes. I can think of 3 that come to mind right now. I've got a buddy that works at a hardware store, which I keep around to get hardware store discounts. I have oil change guy who gives me oil change discounts.
Yeah.
We don't hang out any other time.
Just
no other
the
time.
oil change.
We don't
That's
exchange texts, nothing until it's oil change time. Hey, can you get me in, dude?
Yeah.
And then pet sitter girl. Somebody else that I don't associate with until it's time to have a pet sitter.
What do you provide for them? Your pet?
Merriment.
His
Yeah,
pet.
right.
Merriment
I'm
on
a
the
funny
radio.
guy. Okay.
What about you guys? Do you have anybody like that? I feel like you've got pet sitter girl.
I am the pet
Yeah,
sitter
she's the
girl.
pet sitter
like
girl.
that's what I was. I'd
Never
be
mind. It's the
person-
opposite. You
Yeah.
you are
I
the girl.
provide things for people for sure.
You're the house sitter for I know
Yeah.
somebody at this work
a lot of people
who does nothing else for you but reach out when she needs her house sitting done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
are that
I
person.
am the girl. I am that person.
Josh, you got anybody like that in your life?
I think I've become the truck guy ever since I got a truck.
Oh, yeah.
It's hey man, like this weekend, really quick, I just need to move some furniture. Can you just come by? And I've become that. And that was totally inadvertent, but I do think that is one thing. I think I still think they're obviously like still friends. We hang out outside of that, but a lot of the times I'll get that text, hey, what are you doing on Tuesday afternoon?
Mm-hmm.
You hate it.
I just have a dress. Well, yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
you
want to move
don't-
your dress
I
because it's not
know.
just putting it in my truck. It's moving it from their upstairs,
But
room
you're so strong,
down the
Josh.
stairs and then into the garage and then from the garage to the truck. And I'm like, and then
No.
from the
You're
truck
so
to the
you have
dump.
you have a good back still. so.
Well, and he's so sweet. I will attest to that because when I was moving, Josh was one of the first people. He's like, "Hey, Katie, if you need any help," but even the
Call
way he
Jeremy
said
is what he
it,
said.
No, he offered, but I think it
When
was
was
just like,
this?
I did
On the air, you were like, hell no.
No, he did
No.
offer. But I had like 12 people helping me move just because I knew I was up 3 flights of
Well,
stairs.
I was
so-
bamboozled on the air because he said he wasn't going to help you on the air.
Oh,
I thought that was a bit we were
I
playing.
know.
Well, I thought that was
No,
real.
I absolutely
No.
offered.
Because
And
then I was like,
Josh
well, then I'm not
offered.
helping either.
No, well,
No.
you actually helped me.
And
So.
then I was the
I know,
one who
but I
ended up
was
helping.
You
Off
did
the air, I was
help.
like, Katie, I live so close to you. Like, if you need anything, let me know, and I'll
Jeremy,
help
you helped me carry 2 of the heaviest things I,
I
had
did.
upstairs. Like that table was heavy.
I don't want to hear this Josh's sweet crap anymore then. I was the
Well,
one putting in
you're
the
both
work.
very sweet.
I offered.
You're both very sweet.
Jeez, Lou. Huh, funny how that worked out.
I know.
But
weird.
Josh is so great.
Oh, Josh is so sweet. and
Screw you
everybody
guys.
loves
Still the
him.
bad guy.
Screw you guys. All right, I have one more message that I'm going to read to you guys when we get back, and it has to do with keeping things at your house and how long you need to hold on to them for. We're talking like pictures and boxes and all sorts of stuff. So if you want to sound off about that, or if you want to sound off about what's broken at your house, or if you keep a friend around just for the perks, hey, phone lines are wide open. It's a fun Monday. 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in the studios with JKJ. Right now, traffic time. Yeah, our phone lines are open all morning, so if you ever want to sound off about anything we do with Jeremy, Katy, and Josh, give us a call, 303-6911-MIX, 303-691-1649. We are all about our listeners. We are live and local here in studio. We'll get you guys on the air if you have something interesting to talk about. I had a couple of messages come in. One was about, it was a busy dad who had things broken around the house, and he's like, I'm just leaving them. Who cares? I've learned to live with it. We were chatting about that, and we were talking about occupational friends, people in your life that you just keep around because there's some sort of perk attached to them. Like they can get you into Maggiano's at a moment notice or something like that. Here's Nancy. Nancy, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Hi, Nancy.
How are you?
Well, we're super dupes. We're pretty excited to be back in. Did you hear about our major award?
You know what? I saw something on social media, some photos, and you guys really did look dapper.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Nancy.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, we're I guess we're morning show of the year here in Colorado, which is kind of
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's a lot of weight on our shoulders now.
Yeah.
So
Well,
don't.
we listen to you every morning on our way to school. So
You're very sweet. Who's we?
my daughter and myself.
Who's your daughter? Give her a shout out.
Her name is Isa.
Isa. Sweet Isa, Nancy. Well, thank you very much for having us on, Nancy. So, do you have something around the house that's broken?
Yes, we do. Well, I have a story. We went to visit my sister, and she lives alone, and she's kind of short. And we went to visit her, and all of her smoke alarms were chirping because she just sort of learned to ignore them. And it wasn't a big deal. And we went and we were like, no one could sleep. So my husband got the ladder out and changed all the batteries.
No, he didn't.
I think I would have done the same thing, though. That chirp is so... there's no way I could have slept.
It's
There's
all
no way,
you.
Nancy.
Annoying.
It's all you will focus on the entire night. Chirp.
Yes,
Chirp.
and I don't know how my sister dealt with it, but she somehow learned to ignore them.
She's like, well, I can't change them.
It
So.
becomes
know.
wallpaper at
It's
some
like, funny
point.
thing, I hear that chirp all day, but...
Don't we all do that thing too, where we like walk around mouth breathing, staring at the ceiling, wondering which one is chirping?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
like, which one is it?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you wait for it. And, no, it's over here. Well, that's very kind of your husband to do that, Nancy.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Very smart.
Thanks, guys. We love you guys every morning.
Thank you, Nancy. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye. My parents have a grandfather clock in their house, and every 15 minutes it does this whole chime thing.
Oh, it's a big deal.
And
yeah.
yes, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
And then the gongs.
Gong.
Yeah.
And we've all just become very accustomed to it. We're used to it. But if anybody ever comes in from out of town and has to stay at my parents, like the very next day, they're like, what is with that clock? Please make that clock stop.
Does it do that?
please.
It'll do that at midnight?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Every hour.
Every 15 minutes.
Every 15 minutes?
Hers is set to go every 15
gosh.
minutes.
Why did she say it?
It does
like
some
that?
little thing.
Oh.
It's like, it's a very expensive Ethan Allen clock, and we got to listen to it.
Ethan Allen.
I want to shove it
I
over.
know.
I want to shove it over. All right, so this is from Fran. Fran says, JKJ, I love you guys. Oh, we love you, Fran. I don't live in a full-blown hoarder house, but I have hoarding tendencies. My clutter isn't out in the open. It's lurking behind closet doors, crammed into drawers, hidden in cabinets, blah, blah, blah. Here's my emotional part. My dad passed away 3 years ago, not long after my mom downsized and moved out of their house. I kept so much. Childhood photos, pictures of my dad's, pictures of him when he was a little boy, 20 huge binders full of sheet music because we used to play music together. She's like, I've tried to throw this stuff out, but I end up in tears. I can't do it. On top of that, I've got a ridiculous collection of childhood toys, childhood clothes, childhood trinkets. They mean everything to me, but my kids couldn't care less about it. She says, what's the point of keeping all this if nobody wants it after I'm gone? She said, don't get me started on Christmas cards. Oh, we'll dive into that in a second. She says, what do I do with all this? How do you guys let stuff go if it's like full of memories? And she goes on for a little bit more, but that's signed from Fran. And I think we can kind of all relate to this.
Oh, yeah. I remember when Zoe was a little baby, I invested all the money to buy her the book collection with all of the Disney books. Do you know, like when you have the baby, you get all the things for buy this book set, buy this book set.
Sure.
And I spent so much money buying her book collections. And then when she outgrew all those books, I still wanted to hang on to them because I had so many memories of reading her about
Yes.
Donald Duck and his three. You know what I mean? Like I
I
had
have-
many memories.
I know you're
And
gonna be
so-
shocked. Do you remember little golden books?
Yes, that's
with the
what they
gold
are.
with the gold
These
spine.
are little golden books.
I have little
like-
golden books from like 80,
My family
1980,
has
you
all
know.
those.
And
All of them.
I have a ton of them that I have kept.
And it's hard, but when you move, like I moved
never
a
gonna read those
lot
again either.
in the last couple, like 10 years, I moved a lot, and it was bringing all those things with me because I was the only one who cared so much about it.
Yeah.
So when I finally moved from Grand Junction to Denver, I made a very conscious effort to donate certain things to groups that would need them. So
Yeah.
those books I donated to a program that helped foster kids and helped kids who
You're a
were
good
in
human.
need. Well, I just wanted to make sure that they were used. And I think that when people are having a hard time getting rid of stuff, it's that feeling in their mind that nobody's going to be using these things that they treasured so much. And
Luckily,
so-
with the books and a lot of my stuff, I was able to turn around and use it with my kids. Like my kids
Yeah.
then picked up these golden books from the 80s, which I was terrified. I was like, don't rip them, don't spill
Yeah.
on them, don't.
know.
But now
Yeah.
that they're past that stage, I still have them. And I mean, there's a few of them I want to hold on to because I remember sitting on the toilet as a little kid, you know, reading the Bugs Bunny one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a few like Grover, Super Grover. I'm holding on to Super
yeah.
Grover all day long.
And I have
those.
a
It's
whole
so
box of the books that it was just too hard to get rid of hers that I had the most, strongest memories. So I did hang on to.
Are you like this, like me? I mean, you probably have stuff that's from your childhood too,
Yeah,
right?
I
like
do.
I can't get rid of this kind of stuff because in the back of my head, I'm gonna be like, man, I know I'm gonna be scrolling on eBay someday, and I'm gonna see one of these things that are a few decades old now, and it's gonna be worth a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
So I'm like, damn it, I can't get rid of this stuff.
yeah.
and
There's a
and
few
it's
things.
paralyzing.
There's-
I
well,
can't
then-
get rid of my Beanie Babies, and I
mean-
know they're all worth nothing.
the monetary thing, but also just the sentimental value. Like my blanket.
That's the big thing for me.
Yeah, my blanket at the end of my bed. My grandma made that for me when I was a baby. It's
You
called
can't
my
get rid of that.
Cookum blanket.
You can't get rid of that.
I can't get rid of it ever. It will be with me for the end till the end of time. I probably want to be buried with it.
It's
just
different
'cause
when you
it's-
have a family member like that who made it for you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
my mom made me all of my baby blankets. Grandma did, and my mom turned around and made my kids their baby blankets.
Do you still
Yeah.
have all those?
And we still have them all.
See,
and it's
yeah,
like,
that's
what
the
do you?
thing.
You can't donate those.
The
You
sentimental
can't.
value, like that's me. I'm a very sentimental person. Like I have kept things from like my very first girlfriend because at the time it meant stuff to me. Like there's so many things that I've kept. Like I have a blanket that my mom's best friend made for me, hand stitched it like the day I was born. It was given to me. So I've had this thing for 30 years, and that's something I could never get rid of
Never.
ever because it means I've had that thing with me. There are pictures of me from 30 years ago as a child wrapped up in that
Same.
blanket. So
What are your thoughts on like Christmas cards and birthday cards and stuff? So
Well,
my mom is going through this phase right now where she's purging a ton of stuff.
Oh, she's
and
purging.
She's got cards because one of my grandparents recently passed away, so she's got a lot of cards and stuff from her. And stuff that was at her house. So she's like, what do I do with all this stuff?
Yeah.
And what is she going to do with the stuff that, the cards that we've given her and Christmas cards over the years? It's like, what do you do with all
yeah,
that
do you
stuff?
want your cards that you gave to her back? I mean,
Nope.
no, you
And
don't.
I shred everything that comes in. Like
Really?
I will hold on to a card for a day or two and then down the shredder it goes.
So your Christmas card is still on my fridge. So do I hang on to
Oh,
things? Yes.
You don't have to.
Yes, I do.
You can
See,
get rid of
I
that.
hung on to the Christmas card just because we made such a big deal about me throwing away
Yes.
Christmas cards. Like I didn't care about them. I have kept, again, certain very special Christmas cards, a couple from my grandparents who have since passed. I keep a couple, but I try and keep a pretty minimal existence just because
You
I've
should.
had to move so much and I know
Yeah.
how hard it is.
But how
to
about these
move all
people
your
that go
stuff.
that have cards that go back to the 60s?
Oh, that's
from
it.
everybody, and it's like,
See, that's kinda
what
fun,
do
though.
you do with all those when the time comes to get rid of them?
Yeah,
you,
well-
you can't throw that into a roll off on your driveway.
You can't-
That
and
would be
then
so painful.
We actually message here from Sierra. She talked about how her mother-in-law recently passed and left a closet literally full of like slides, cards, photo albums, loose photos, like no monetary value to any of this stuff. But she just she said mostly it was photos of like family members at gatherings from like decades ago.
Yeah.
But she just felt like really bad tossing it. She's like, no one else in the family is willing to take custody of it. I feel bad about tossing them. And I was like looking into some of the things that you can do. Old photos, you can actually donate them to like history museums and certain places that want to catalog our lives as humans so future generations can look back on it. So if you have a bunch of photos, cards, things that, I guess they really highlight a time in a person's life, history museums will take those on for you because they want to
They'll
keep
just
all
scan
that.
them in and
they will, and it'll be a
database
part
them?
of the records that people can go look
That's
at.
weird.
Like, isn't it neat? Well, think about it.
It's neat, like 15 generations down the road. If
Exactly.
you got some kid who wants to know about great grandpappy.
Well, and even just random, like if you look at like a 1930s photo of this was a person who was doing this back in the 1930s. You don't know who that person is, but it is such
It's historic.
an important photo to you because you're like, wow, that's what it was like in the 1930s. You don't know that person, but that is a moment in time that's
Right.
captured. And so, yeah, that is just something you can do, at least with like photos and things that like,
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
That's cool.
What about
I
my
thought it
Beanie
was
Babies,
neat.
though?
Probably not.
Those, buddy, you can actually throw
Might want to
away.
look for somebody on eBay for those.
If anybody's struggling to get rid of old stuff, or you've got something really cool that you're holding on to, or you're just scratching your head like, what do I do with blank? Phone lines are open. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649 if you want to let us know what you're holding on to. Here's another thing I have an issue with, and I know Josh brought this up off the air too. It's like boxes. Just
Oh my gosh.
boxes when you get things. Like, what was your thing?
I have so many boxes, and I actually over the weekend looked in one of my storage like areas, and it's so funny how many boxes I have. I think I have every iPhone box or Apple box that my iPhone has come in. Dude, those boxes are so nice.
They're the nicest boxes.
I feel horrible throwing that away, and I'm like, I'll use it again. I know I have not opened those iPhone boxes since I opened my phone.
I think it's because when you buy that stuff, it's like $1,000 or more.
Yep.
And the box is so darn nice that you put it on the shelf for, again, some reason you feel like you need to hold on to
I'm
a
gonna need
stupid
this box.
I'm gonna
iPhone
need
4
it.
box.
And
you
I
know?
still have like my PlayStation box because they're nice boxes. I have every Lego box ever that I've opened because those ones you want to keep. And I'm like, I have a storage unit literally full of boxes. It's horrible.
Yeah, what do you do with all those?
And it is funny. It's not like you're going to display an iPhone box on a shelf somewhere or anything. It's not like it's that important to
So
you.
when I finally finish my basement and get it done, I have boxes I'm going to display.
For real,
But
though?
for real. But it's like the original Atari box from the 70s. The box alone is worth like $300 to $500.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've got
'cause that's
Star Wars and, Masters of the Universe boxes that are OG from back in the day, and I will display boxes. But like once you start getting to a point when stuff's that old and you think about like people just trash that stuff.
They do.
It's rare to have those old boxes. I'm going to throw them up and display them.
Yeah,
like
you
a
might
big
as
old nerd.
well. I'm so cool.
Annika, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
Morning.
good morning. So are you holding on to something?
So actually, it's my dad. He has like a big, huge box of old phones. And like from when they had phones on the wall, he's got rotary phones, but he's also has all of the cell phones that he's ever owned and any of us have ever owned. So old flip phones, old like the ones that slide up with the little text board.
I love that.
And absolutely none of them work, but for whatever reason, he cannot get rid of them.
That's kind of a neat collection, though.
I like that. And
I
one
like
thing,
it too.
The thing that bothered me the most is now all the phone companies, they do the trade-in. So you can trade your phone in. But Annika, the same thing for me. I have kept every cell phone I've ever had until I started trading them in. So I have my very first one, and I have like, you can still turn them on. Like if you charge them up, they still turn on a little bit. And I can find old texts or pictures.
But it's like, why? I guess if you're looking for something like
It's
that.
so sentimental.
But again, it's like, why? Are you
Yeah, I'm like,
are you terrified that something might, God forbid, happen to your dad and you're going to get stuck with this stuff?
oh, yeah. My parents have so much crap that I constantly tell them, like, when it's time, like, I don't want to deal with all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very wise to talk them into starting to. I think that's why my parents are purging a little bit now. They're just kind of recognizing, like, I don't want all this stuff.
Well, yeah, and they don't want you to have to deal.
I don't want that stupid grandfather clock.
Yeah.
I know that.
I mean, like when their parents passed away, all my mom could do was complain about how much crap they had and how much she had to go through. And like you're turning into that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that to you. Like,
Yeah,
Annika.
same. The running joke with my parents is every time I go over, my mom's like, "Oh, I got a new piece of furniture. I got a new this or that." I always look at her and I say, "This is going to look really good in the estate sale," or like, "This is going to sell crazy fast in the estate sale." Thank you for getting this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you've got nothing that you're holding on to, Annika.
I do, and it's my husband gives me crap for it. I have my baby blanket still from when I was a baby. And because it was my brother's baby blanket too, and then it went to me, and he's 13 years older than me. So it's been around a while, and it has definitely seen better days. But I'm like, I can't get rid of it. So
that's something you got to hold on to.
I now have 3 kids, but I finally just had a little baby girl, and I think I'm going to probably try and turn it into like a little stuffy or something.
Yes, you need to.
You're going to repurpose it. I love that.
That's pretty darn cute.
That's an upcycle.
So then my husband doesn't have to make fun of me with this ripped up rag.
I don't know.
For your little baby blanket.
The time might come and you might be like, I'm not taking scissors to this. I don't know if I can slice it up. I don't know. Well, congratulations on your baby girl, Annika.
Yeah, congrats,
Thank
Annika.
you.
Thank you for calling in and sounding off. You have a great Monday.
Thanks. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Patrick. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Morning, buddy. So are you holding on to something?
I just got in trouble for holding on to some stuff. I got the old iPhone boxes with my old iPhone from college, and now I've got kids, and they're growing up. They want to play with a cell phone. It's like, all right, here's one of my old phones. Here you go. Well, they get the box out. It's got the old iPhone charging cable. Turns out it still works, and I had a bunch of not good pictures and text messages from old girlfriends. And so if that one caller needs any motivation for getting rid of a closet full of old stuff, that's all you need.
Did Patrick have some naughty pictures on his phone?
Oh, yeah. There was
Patrick.
a lot of explaining to do.
Daddy, what are these pictures?
Yep.
Don't
Why
you
is
love
this not
mommy?
mommy?
Yeah, why is this not
mommy? It was a long time ago,
terrible.
kids.
I thought for sure you were going to say your kids dialed 911, but this is way better.
This is
Patrick.
way better.
I wish that would have been a much easier problem.
So great, so great. Patrick, you made our morning. Thank you for the great call, my friend.
Jeez.
Okay, bye-bye.
Later,
Bye.
dude. Okay, now that is funny.
That's bad.
Daddy, this isn't mommy.
I will be getting rid of all my cell phones when I have a family.
Melissa.
Hi, guys. How are you this morning?
Hey, Melissa.
Good. I see on the screen you have the same problem as I do.
Oh, sorry, guys. I talked to you last week when we were complaining about things that annoyed us.
Yeah?
I was the son of a motherless goat girl, but I was calling because when I was in college, we were visiting my husband's family in Detroit, and his aunt was a collector of everything. And she's like, "Oh, do you have any Beanie Babies?" I was like, "Oh, yeah, I have a couple. I have this camel because my sorority mascot is a camel." And she goes, "You have a camel?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Wait a minute." She goes to this catalog, and she goes, "Would you let me sell it for you?" And I was like, "I mean, I guess so. How much can we really sell it for?" She goes, "I don't know. Just leave it with me and I'll get back to you." She called me 3 days later and she said, "I have a buyer." I was like, "Fantastic." She goes, $1,200. How do you feel about that?
Shut up. No way.
Like,
what?
For a Beanie Baby that was given to me by my big sister. Like, I didn't even buy it. It was given to me by a sorority sister. And so then I called her and I said, "You're not going to believe this." And she said, "Well, good for you." And I bought a car.
Oh my God.
See, this is why I can't get rid of my Beanie Babies.
Yep,
because I constantly hear they're worth $1 each, and then this happens. So I just looked up Humphrey the Camel from 1993 on Humphrey. There's one on here for $300, one for $900, and then one for $9. So which one do I believe?
I don't know. I mean, if I had not talked with his aunt, I would have never known. I probably would have sent it to the Salvation Army.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Was it a tiny one from McDonald's, or was it a full-size one?
It was a full-size one.
Because
and it still had the tag on it.
There's a tiny one from McDonald's that's going for $400, but there is full-size full-size ones for $900. I got to go home and go through my Beanie Babies.
And that's the thing
You
about
do, and
yeah.
Go ahead.
You need to look for the retired ones because that's what she told me was that the retired ones were worth the most value.
Yeah.
But
That's
again,
what-
like, who has time for this?
Well, that's what I was going to say is
Right.
Beanie Baby released a bunch of different versions of things like that Princess Diana bear. It's only worth a bunch of money if it's like she has a certain crown on.
And there's a misspelling on the tag.
And I think maybe the camel's like he has 2 different color eyes, you know? Like there's always a caveat when it comes with the Beanie Baby. So
Who was the crazy person that bought it for $1,200? Did you meet him?
I have no idea because they were in Michigan and I was in Valparaiso, Indiana, so I had no idea.
Well, and how long ago was
Wow.
that? Was that still when the hype was going around?
It was in 1998,
Yeah,
so
see,
I was
that's
fresh
why.
out of college.
That's
yeah,
why,
so
Jeremy,
who
'cause
Well,
knows?
then it'll
you
be
have the-
worth $15,000
No,
now.
dude, because now everybody
Maybe.
found out that they're worth nothing.
No, but they're on eBay right now for $900.
You got to find someone stupid enough to buy it.
They're $900 on
That's what it
eBay.
is.
well,
Hey, put it on there. Put it on there, Jeremy. Do it.
Guess what I'm doing this afternoon,
Exactly.
Melissa?
Going through his Beanie
I'm playing with my
Hey,
Beanie Babies.
And Melissa, you got your money, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, you
right?
did.
So-
That's right. Good luck, guys. Have
Thanks,
a great day.
Melissa. She was great.
That
Oh
was
my
fun.
gosh. Jeremy's going to be making some money. Yeah, Humphrey.
Good for
Go
you.
Humphrey.
Beanie Baby Bank.
Denver's best music, Mix 100. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Your home of the Mix 100 Summer Ticket ATM, where we're going to send you off to a buttload of concerts. If you want to learn more about that, it is on our station website, mix100.com. Coming up in a few minutes, we do have a trending report. We'll give you some information about the big box office weekend. Jack Black is super happy today. We've got a first-of-a-kind Lego, what do we call that? A Lego class, Lego event?
Competition, yeah.
Competition?
Yeah.
We'll dive into that. And how about this 5-hour concert that's coming to Red Rocks?
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, doggy. That and more coming up in the trending report with JKJ. Traffic time. Yeah, JKJ with Denver's best music, Mix 100. If you'd like to watch what's going on live in our studios in Lone Tree, Colorado, I suggest you hop onto your YouTube app right now, search Mix 100 Denver, and you can spy what's going on here in the studio. You can see Josh's cute little hat today.
It's a cute hat.
Oh, it's a cute hat.
I do like that hat.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Go Avs, go.
Colorado Avalanche, super cute. That's all brought to you by our good friends over at Safeway. So a big old thank you to them for sponsoring our live stream. You can also take the radio station with you wherever you go. Just search Mix 100 Denver in your app store. It is free. Tap that app, get it on your phone, get it on your tablet, and take Mix 100 with you wherever the heck you go. Gosh, do I do another self-serving attaboy for us? Might as well.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, might as well. We
Do
had a really good weekend. We were invited to the Colorado Broadcasters Association big event down at the Ritz-Carlton on Saturday evening, and we walked away with some hardware. We're very fortunate, very humble, and very blessed to be named Denver's top morning radio show and Denver's top radio personalities. So we are very thankful to everybody who clicks on the radio each and every morning and has us on, and we are very thankful to entertain you guys.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
It was fun.
Although apparently I was told just a few minutes ago that I look like a pallbearer.
I mean,
I disagree.
I thought we all looked pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I did take a note of his comment of the skinny tie, though. I was like, okay, I see where Brandon went with
Yeah, I
you
don't
looking
know.
like a pallbear.
Arkansas Brandon. Yeah, he's one of our sales guys here, and he is a fashion critiquer. So, yeah, apparently he just came in just to tell me I look like a pallbearer. And I was like, well, hey, it's good
No,
to see you, too.
he
Not a
said-
congratulations, nothing. He's like, I hated your suit.
Yeah, he said these two looked great. Katy
Yeah.
and Josh
Which
looked
Katy, not to float our own
fabulous.
boat.
I
We
mean,
did
come
look
on,
pretty good. We looked pretty
clean up
good.
nice.
Not me. Apparently,
Yeah.
I should be dragging a casket around.
Yeah, exactly.
Screw that guy.
Oh, gosh.
Arkansas Brandon.
I thought you looked great, though.
Thank you. If
It
you
did
want to
look
see
good, man.
pictures, it's a classic look. It's a classic
That's
look.
what I was saying. A black suit, you can't go wrong with
Can't
that.
go wrong.
No.
The only thing wrong with my suit was the pants were too small.
Yeah. He
I'm gonna
said-
tell you guys, I thought I was gonna have to do that move where I laid on the bed and like tried to pull them up.
Suck
It
it
was
in.
so tight, you
I mean,
guys.
that's how you do it.
I
though,
hadn't
right?
had them on in a,
Did
like
you
a
get
long
the
time.
button buttoned, or did you just use the belt as the?
So, well, the bad thing, it's one of those pants with it's like the hook, so you
Oh,
hook
it's the
it.
hook. Okay.
So there wasn't even a button, but I thought about doing the rubber band
Yeah.
trick.
Do
So
you know
I
what's
had to,
funny? So my pants that I had, I didn't know this. It's a new set of pants. 4 buttons to button them. It is
too many buttons.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
Especially at a night out when you're having cocktails.
It was like, yeah.
And I
it
know
was
you wanted to
terrible.
leave with a couple pretty ladies. You don't want that many
Yeah.
buttons on your
No.
pants.
You did not want
This
that many
is why
buttons on
I
your
wore a
pants.
dress, Josh. No pants.
It was well,
No
if I-
pants.
yeah.
From what I hear, she didn't have anything on
I have
underneath.
any pants.
Nothing on underneath.
Well, I mean, there was stuff. But
That's not what I heard.
No
buttons on my
pants.
Not what I heard, Katie.
What did you hear?
I heard you didn't have
just
anything on underneath.
Word on the street.
Oh, really? Was
all.
there a conversation about
Because you were like,
this?
winner! And you were like, "Rah!" And you lifted it up in the air. And
Oh, wow.
heck of a
Must have
night.
missed that part.
Heck of a night. I have some very sad news to kick off the trending report this morning. Some very, very sad news for Olive Garden.
Oh.
Olive Garden has lost its spot as the top U.S. casual dining restaurant after 7 years.
No.
They've been on a stretch for 7 years as the best casual dining restaurant. Oh, those breadsticks are so damn good. I mean,
That's really sad for the OG.
you guys want to guess who came in first now?
Probably Chili's. People love Chili's.
Josh?
People
I was going to
love
say Applebee's,
Chili's.
but no.
Actually, my favorite casual dining restaurant.
Oh.
Texas Roadhouse.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh.
Cinnamon butter.
I love the old Texas
I
Roadhouse.
do too. And
Me
you know
too.
what? They have a lot of options on their menu, which is what I like. You think Texas Roadhouse,
Do they?
you're going to be going in for a big old
They've
steak.
got a lot of delicious
No, I'm
options
just
on the
saying
menu. I'm like,
their-
cinnamon butter.
Their fried chicken sandwich is no joke, you guys. Like,
So
you got to go try
The
it.
country fried
You
steak, too.
Gotta go try it.
Here's Jer. Their grilled chicken salad is so good, you guys. It is the best salad you can get
You're
at a
getting
restaurant.
a salad from Texas Roadhouse?
I don't care. I will put that salad up against Shanahan's, against Elway's, against Maggiano's. It is the best restaurant salad you can get.
Just their regular grilled chicken salad.
It's a grilled chicken salad at Texas Roadhouse.
You know what they're the best at? Singing you happy birthday. They put you on the saddle, they give you a cowboy hat, and they sing happy birthday to you. We did that as a surprise birthday for my grandmother's 70th.
Your grandma got on a saddle?
One of the fun. Well, she had to. They put the saddle out for you. It was one of the funniest things.
Granny, get on the saddle.
Oh my gosh!
Not
that
the first
video,
time I've been told that.
Well, how do you think she got all the grandkids?
I feel like there's a liability issue there to get an elderly person
It's not
on
like
a
it's
saddle.
a horse. It's a saddle.
No, but you
like
got to
a
get up
bucking
and on
bronc,
it.
like,
Look,
after it.
She's
Hey,
very
it's your
fit.
birthday. Today's your special day. Don't fall off and die.
Put on a little cowgirl hat. It was great. Don't fall off and die.
Oh my god.
Please don't fall and die. Please don't fall and die. Today's
not
your
in
special
our
day.
insurance.
Please don't fall and die. Please sign this waiver. We need you to sign it here. Please sign this waiver and please don't die.
You're terrible.
I am
terrible.
Best salad ever. Though.
Okay,
All right,
noted.
take your word.
Yeah,
Noted.
we'll have to go check it out.
Big weekend for the box office as theater ticket sales are just in the toilet anymore.
Oh.
The Minecraft movie brought in $157 million and $301 million globally.
Nice.
Very cool.
Dude,
I heard.
that is not
I
my
was like,
movie.
Oh, that's it?
Why is everybody... Does Dave want to come in? What are you doing?
Talking about Minecraft?
Do you want to come in? Our big GM is sitting in the other room watching us.
Oh.
What's he doing? He's coming
Weigh in
in.
on the Minecraft movie.
He wants to give his thoughts.
What are you doing just staring at us
It
in
was
there?
the biggest blockbuster.
I just wanted to watch the award-winning morning show.
Hey!
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you, Mr.
That is
Fleck.
Really awesome.
Dave Fleck is our big boss here at Mix 100. So
Could not be more proud to be associated with the personality of the year.
Yay, thank you.
Best morning show in Denver, and props to Nina as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
absolutely.
Nina brought home best
And Steve
afternoon
Cassidy.
show.
Great
And
showing
Steve
for
Cassidy.
everybody.
Yeah.
We
Way
did
to go,
really
Mix.
good.
What's
So
that?
we did really good. Big question for me though. Does this come along? Do raises come along with this?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Hey! Oh,
No,
well,
congratulations, guys.
Thank
Really
you,
proud of
Dave.
you.
Thank
We
you so
appreciate
much.
it. It's very kind of you. And we should thank Mr. Fleck for giving us the opportunity for all three of us to get together and do this silly show. Too.
Seriously, yeah.
So thank you.
Thank
Dave.
you
It's all
for the
about
opportunity.
JKJ.
It's all about
Enjoy.
it, buddy.
Thank
like
you,
it.
guys.
Thank you so
Dave.
much. Really appreciate it. All right, Katie, let's dive into some of the local stuff that's trending because I know you've got a ton of stuff over there.
Yeah, well, that big I-25 resurfacing project. Everybody's talking about it. It started last night.
I can't
and-
stop talking about it.
Well, they're going to be doing this project from now until next January. So on an already busy stretch of road,
Yeah,
it's
what
going to
part
be
is it at
even
again?
busier from Alameda all the way up to 44th.
It's all of it.
Yeah, it's all of it. And it is
all of I-25.
We're
No,
just going to
well,
go ahead and do all
but
of it
if
all
you
at
think
once.
about it, that's the big. I mean, that goes right
Yeah.
by the stadium curve. That brings you into downtown and
that'll
over
take you
it.
to, yeah, I mean,
you know,
that's Empower or
Yeah,
Ballerina or
exactly. Like,
Coors.
that is the part of I-25 that gets congested every single day. So it's going to be even more busy. Expect that when you're driving into work.
But if you've been on the road before, you know that is the. I mean, that road is horrible right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, it needs to be done. Unfortunately, it's going to take what 9 months almost.
Yeah, January of next year again.
rough.
And
10
Well, that
months.
sounds
said it,
horrible.
It definitely is going to stink, but it needs to be done. So
All right.
just be aware. This is good news because Denver's very first Lego League competition is going to take place with some young kids who are in STEM class. So it's actually kiddos who are part of an after-school program called Wise Computing Academy. And what they're going to do is they're going to build robots in their STEM class and code them and have them compete in competitions, but they're going to build them with Legos. So it's
That's really
creative.
neat.
It is really neat because it's going to be encouraging creativity as well as, coding and robots. I mean, that just screams smarts, right, guys?
Well, yes.
I mean, come on, coding. Like,
I have been pushing my kid into doing robotics, coding, anything to do with computers because, I mean, the world's going to AI. I mean, that might not even be a safe, secure bet anymore. But, yeah, I think that kind of stuff is super cool. Every year when we did the science fair at the elementary school, my wife would bring in one of the high schools robotics team to do some, events and showcase their robots at the science fair. And it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
It is.
They're so smart, those kids.
Well, and that's such a cool thing to learn really quick. I'm sorry, Katie. It's just that's such a handy skill to be able to learn that and then create anything from scratch, essentially.
Yeah.
And you'll hold on to that for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Well,
you never know when you're going to need to build a robot.
Truly.
It teaches them so much. Like, seriously, though, they have to work together.
It's a lifelong
They have to
skill.
work together to do this. So it's teaching them team building. It's teaching them how to work through their problems as a team.
All the big stuff.
Legos.
And plus Legos.
Legos, you guys.
Again,
this was the only class I signed up for.
Yeah,
It's Legos.
See, and it's competitive. So you're making smart kids be super competitive through their learning. Because if you qualify here, you're going to go to the World Fair and represent Colorado. So these students are going to travel to Houston later this month to make their robots, and then they bring them back and give them skills and code them with their STEM classes. So we wish all of these kiddos good luck.
It's just it's one class that you don't want to walk around with bare feet.
You don't.
No. Ensure some Lego injuries on your little piggies.
No Lego injuries. How about this, though?
If you could build a Lego robot to do anything for you, what would you have it do?
Cook for me.
Cook for you?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty good.
Cook and clean.
I would make
I
them
would
cook
love to have
and
a cleaning robot.
I'd want a
would be
little
awesome.
maid robot is what I'd want.
No, like deep. I can pick up deep cleaning. What about you?
It's dusting.
I would want one I can make sweet, sweet love to.
Oh,
you
that's a
What?
weird
You
thing.
have a wife.
I know. You don't need one of those.
So you could join us.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Thank
Why
goodness
do you-
the little ears are in
What are you
school,
guys
huh,
talking about? Is
Josh?
that weird?
Why would you want that?
Why would
Very
I want
weird.
to? I want that.
That's odd.
I hate everything about
You think
you.
stepping on a Lego
Katie
is
and I
bad?
like cleaning and
Making
cooking.
me
Jeremy's
weird.
like,
I want to make
no.
love to a Lego robot.
Ow, first of all.
Leave Rosie
So I said you
alone,
think
Jeremy.
stepping on one's bad. Just wait.
No.
But I'm into the pain.
That's so bad. I'm
I'm
moving
really-
on to the next story. I don't like this. Okay, Skrillex. He's got a 5-hour set at Red
there we go.
Rocks. Oh my
5
gosh.
hours.
5
That's way
hours.
too long.
It just is insane. And it's happening on a Tuesday.
A
So
Tuesday.
get ready for Morrison to be rocking midweek. He's going to play from 6:30 to 11:30. Again, this is May 13th is when it's taking place. But yeah, 5 hours.
That's
And
a lot of techno. That's a lot of
It's
loud
so much
music. That's a
music.
lot of smoke and lasers and a lot of ecstasy.
It's so
Way too much.
stuff.
Way
Like,
too much.
you know, and honestly, I don't think people realize, you can't leave and come back, I'm sure, because shows at Red Rocks make you stay, so.
Yeah, you can't leave and be like, hey, can this ticket be good in about an hour and a half?
That's going to be 5 hours straight. 5 hours straight. Also, we have this other story coming out of Red Rocks. I'm actually really pumped about this. I know it's country music, but Eric Church announced 3 shows at Red
gosh.
Rocks this summer. It's a Monday, Tuesday, and a Wednesday. So I believe it's the 15th, 16th, and 17th
His concerts
of
are
July.
fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
I love him.
The last time he was at
can
Red
put on a
Rocks
show.
was 2016, and before that it was 2007. So it's been a
Dang.
long
So
time.
I saw him. It was my last concert before COVID hit. So he was so good. I believe he was back at Ball Arena, and that was one of my favorite country concerts I've ever been to. Yeah.
There you go. I got a little something for you. He's so good.
He's so
He's
good.
so good.
He's one of the best.
Plus, usually when you wear sunglasses indoors, everyone's like, "What is this guy?"
No,
Oh,
but what's
this
he's
guy.
known for?
No,
It's
when
the
he wears
chief.
sunglasses indoors, I'm like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's so funny because, and by the way, it's the 14th through the 16th of July. I want to make sure I'm accurate with that. But well, I've done a lot of country radio. I've told you guys about this, and I have picked my favorite artists from the genre. He's in my top 3.
Absolutely.
When I lived in Montrose, I had to drive to Grand Junction 6 days a week for my job working at the country radio station there in Grand Junction. And that is 60 miles from Montrose to Grand Junction.
Yeah.
It doesn't take 60 minutes. That is 60 miles from that city to that city. And I would have to drive that 6 days a week. And constantly I would have The Outsiders on in my car from front to back. That is one of my favorite
With a big old
albums.
wad of chew in your mouth.
Favorite albums of all time.
Winter Green.
I absolutely love Eric Church. And so that is one show. I don't make it a point to go see concerts just because
Yeah.
we do it so much in what we do. That is one I will try and get
One of the
tickets
best concerts
for.
I've been to.
I love him.
He's so good.
I love
So
him.
good, so good.
And
What?
let's not, he's fun to look at too. Just
that was Jeremy's number one point.
I
Fun to
know,
look at.
right? Oh, he's
Stop
a good
it.
looking
I'm still
dude.
thinking about that Lego robot.
He
Oh
is-
my
Oh,
Stop
no.
it. Shh. Just let me think about
done.
it. Let me think about it. Shh.
How about this one then? How about this one? More
What?
music news for you because the Colorado State Fair announced their lineup for this year. 2025 Fair is going to run from Friday, August 22nd through Monday, September 1st, and we get to check out Flo Rida and Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy's
my
coming.
My two favorite Fs, Flo Rida and Fluffy. But yeah, they'll be headlining the state fair this year. I've never been to Pueblo for the state fair, so
Here,
I think I
I
might
got-
make it a point. Hey,
Hey, we got music for everything.
I got all the hits.
Let me talk to you.
This is Mr. Flo, isn't it? This is Mr. Rida.
Yeah,
Mr.
this is Mr. Rida.
All right. I got them all. I got them all over here in my little magic music box.
You sure do. You also have the boots with the fur over there. I
Don't
see.
don't tempt me.
Nice choice
Don't tempt me.
today. But yeah, that's going to be a good one. I love state fairs, the food, the fun.
The people watching.
The people watching.
The hooking up with your cousin.
You know, you've always it's
Wow.
really hot, right? Wait a minute.
It's really hot.
No, not that. Hooking up with your cousin isn't hot. Its temperature's
Low,
hot.
low,
It's in the
low.
middle
Marriage,
of
it's
August.
okay.
No, it's not what I meant.
What?
It is hot there.
Yes.
And
Oh,
so
there it is.
usually,
And everything's fried and delicious, right?
exactly. Like there's so much going on at the fair. So this year's fair, in case you're wondering, Flo Rida and Fluffy.
I'm going to leave
Let's
this
go.
running through traffic.
Hey, let's do it.
There you go. There's
Let
your
me
very
talk to you.
strange trending report this morning with
You
Jeremy.
made it strange.
I didn't make.
friend.
I'm fine.
You made it strange.
Everyone's got a Lego robot fetish. Everybody does.
Nope.
Don't deny it. That's it, you guys. Let's see what's going on with traffic.